Hello. There's hypers of us last night, I don't think. I've not watched any of that back. I might not. Oh, I just snorted. I was laughing. Yeah, I need. Oh, wait a minute. I can't see the chat because I've put on the Zoom thing. There we go. It's better. Right. Okay. I'll do stuff while people might be knackered from all the partying we've been doing. Hello. Oh, I was hoping somebody would come right away. I was like, do you know when it's like I don't ever let that cross my mind, but I'm like, what am I going to do if nobody comes for ages? Like because it's the fifth day, I'm too accustomed and used to talking to somebody kind of 2 minutes in. I think I would have been bored, like, you know what I mean, totally bored out of mind. So hello, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling a bit better than you were. By the way, I have since noticed, how do I say? Yeah, so basically there's a lot of people experiencing major breathing stuff, and it feels like huge ascension symptoms. But what I'm noticing with people in my life that aren't, do you know what I'm saying? Like they're not. I don't like using that term muggles, but do you know what I mean? Well, just for the terms that, do you know what I'm saying? People that don't buy all this, they're thinking it's something else. But anyway, it's yeah, there's a lot of intense shit going on right now. And it's interesting how different people are experiencing it. Right, I'm going to put in the link, so if anyone wants a personal message, and then I'm just going to drink my coffee, actually, to be honest. I'm very chill, and do we even say it's not going to be that long tonight? I don't know if I even bother saying that, because that might be the biggest load of shite ever. I think it probably would be quite a good goal for me to get off at 12, because that would be 3 hours, eh? Yeah, I had to count my fingers there. I'm like, that's how bad I'm at maths. And I realised, I think all the midnight references are because the cart closes at midnight. That must be what it is. So, or it might have other references. So yes, I hope you've had a magical day, everyone. Usually the signs and synchronicities are crazy for people. Well, when they come into contact with me, full stop. But like during this week, so mine's have been like magical, but pretty like whoa, like signs I've had today. Definitely cracked open, breathing much. Oh, good. I'm glad you're breathing much better, easier now. Ears and head pressure a bit funny now. Glad I trusted the process, didn't take any shit, and listened to your meditations when I was anxious. Good. I'm glad. See, please, everybody, take lead from what Nick's is saying here, because, like, I'm not going to promise it's going to work for everyone, right? But my feeling is, if you get half the shit I'm saying, my frequency must heal you, right? So, and actually, to be honest with you, even skeptical folk in my life, it heals them too. But like I've actually just been saying to a few people recently, it depends how stubborn, like, and proud, and people's egos are, because to me, yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Some people would rather prove you wrong than feel better, which it's just crazy, isn't it? Like, to me, I can't get my head around that. Like, do you know what I mean? If I was ill, and yeah, anyway, but basically, that New Earth meditation, the daily one, well, any of them, there's 2 that are meant for that you could watch every day. I will attempt to quite soon, right? I will attempt to record a shorter one, because I think that would encourage more people to just go to it. But basically, that's what they are, right? So you could skip some of the chat to wherever I get to, I think I did pin it though, didn't I? So yeah, But no, a few people have said that is good. You're one of them that says it a lot, and Lexi likes that too. Whenever Lexi's felt anxious, or she talks about that in the video, that one's really helped her. Along with the kids video that I done 2 years ago, pretty much. Yeah, in the height of the pandemic, that God, like I said, that always saves my mum if my niece is kicking off. Or actually, when she stayed with me sometimes too, I put on my own video and it helps her. And yeah, and it heals adults' headaches and that as well. So, but I'm glad it helped. Oh, but actually, you were listening to the one that was like that it's only exclusive access, isn't it? Yeah. Well, let's start with first. Right. So, shoobity doobity doo. Let's do some of these cards. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, yeah, actually, I'll maybe share that when there's more people. Where the fuck's the book for this? Oh, let's do that. I still haven't been outside, by the way. Don't even ask me how long I've been in the house. Some people would be horrified. I was told this was going to happen. Like, I was told that I would be in the house like loads, like, considering I usually like to go out every day. So it's kind of weird. It's fucking freezing here, like, but I would usually just be all wrapped up, but whatever. Again, it is because I'm in that space. It's like I've got to really, really protect the space because, like I say, it's not just for me. I'm holding it for all you. So I'm dedicated, but I'm closing that container tonight when I get off at midnight. So the cart is open till Sunday at midnight, but I'll close the space, this healing space tonight. So, oh my God, shit, that's a bit much. Fuck. Sending some of that your way, guys. Pissed myself when I came across the lobsters today. Yeah, where were they? That's going to become a thing. I knew you would see something. You always see stuff. Michelle's seen loads. Well, okay, loads. She's seen that was the second one, but I mean, it seems like loads. I'll tell you why it seems like loads, because when I told her about something, it was like, I can't remember. I think I'd mentioned. I don't usually mention when I asked for a sign. I don't usually say to people the sign that I've asked for. But whatever it was, I must have said I'd asked for a sign, and then whatever it was, she saw it fucking everywhere, and she still does. So it was quite funny. So yeah, it is really interesting. Like, if I do happen to say it, it's like, oh God, it's very funny. Well, it entertains me anyway. Right. By the way, see, this is just a practical thing. Oh, right. When you're looking for, yeah, again, it's funny, isn't it? But it is that, to be practical as well, it is that kind of thing too. And it's like, if you're thinking about something, they do say you draw it like, red Ferrari, you're going to see a red Ferrari or whatever. So I do like to balance it out. But I mean, it is pretty funny because I've been seeing lobster shit everywhere as well. Yeah. Has anyone got Spotify? And yes, I have got the paid one. So nobody suggests that. That's because it's because I love the like that. That's why I think I feel a wee bit. I don't know. Like I felt pretty good all week anyway. Apart from last night, I was a wee bit more. Well, actually, the first night I was fucking shattered, wasn't I? But like I've still, like say, I can be tired, I can be exhausted, but I can still do that. Do you know what I mean? I can still sort of do my thing. Sometimes it flows even better. But yeah, anyway, like I've been listening to like I was like dancing and everything. Like I know why it's the Sagittarius. It's because it's Sagittarius sun and moon. And like obviously like Venus and Mercury or there's so much fire. Talk about Kundalini lit, baby. It's like, the fire energy is really strong. And But yeah, the thing that's really annoying is the shuffle button doesn't work on Spotify, and I keep Googling it and it says different things, but it's really fucking me off because it's like, except I think it does kind of work. Like, I think right now it's shuffling it, but you can't. Oh, maybe I'm talking shit actually, because maybe you can do it. No, it just doesn't look like you can move it on. Oh, that's really weird, by the way. I've just picked up the phone at that song that's like, thinking over the things that you said. Yeah, well, I channeled that in the fucking summer. It's nearly Christmas. Sorry. Moving on. If you don't know what that song is, it basically says that the whole way, the whole way through. Am I ready for forever? Oh God, show me a sign. Oh, that's weird that we were just talking about signs. Because if we're to be together, then it's got to be divine. And I can't really tell you what I'm gonna do. There are so many thoughts in my head. Can't sing this one, but I like it. There are two roads to walk down and one road to choose. So I'm thinking over the things you said. It's at the end of Raising Helen. That's fucking weird because in the one, I don't know what day it's for. Fuck, it might be tomorrow. In one of those wee shorts, I just released them all earlier. I actually say at the end, you've got two paths or something, pick wisely. Oh. This song's actually a woman that's running in fear because it's got, he wants to marry me, carry me far away. He wants to love me for life. He wants to be with me every morning I wake. He wants to hold me through the night. Father, which way should I go? I cannot clearly see. So it might be a man, it might be a woman that's in that dilemma, or it could be a man. About a woman or a man. And that covers all things, doesn't it? Or whatever he identifies. That's just really quite funny that I picked it. Anyway, it's really pissing me off because it's not the same. It's not this. So there might be a theme here about something's not the same as it was. It's annoying me that the shuffle button on the Spotify, although it's been like, I just, when it was just like, oh, whatever. So I was just like, oh, it doesn't fucking work. And I thought, I'm fucking paying for this thing every month. And I've not been listening to it for about fucking 3 months. I think something, hey, that's weird. I've got this too. I didn't mean that, by the way. I'm not explaining it, but if you've been around the whole time, you will get that. Drink glitter and sparkle all day out of all the mugs I could have. This one's actually chipped, by the way. It was one of my best pals gave me it, and I'm like, I like it because I love glitter and I love sparkle, and I'm like, no, I like it. And I love stars as well, and it's got stars all over it. And they've just drew me to that thing over there. Do more of what makes you sparkle. Yeah, something took my sparkle. Something did take my sparkle away. Like I wasn't listening to the music is what I mean. And I wasn't singing as much. I don't know if anyone noticed that. Like there was little bits, but remember I was singing loads. And it's just weird, like, again, I'm going extra weird again. Listen, see, because we've jumped the timeline, I just think, I don't know if it's weirder for other people, but it's like, I can tell when it's like the way my channel, it's just a wee bit more, I don't know if I was never not free, but it's a wee bit more free spirited, but like, than even more than what I was. But yeah, I feel like some kind of sparkle is back that went away. That's the plan. Yeah, one of the cards, it was two roads, wasn't it? That's quite weird. And that song's like, interesting. Hello, Sophia. How are you doing? Your shuffle works okay. Yeah, but so what is it like though at the top, right? Because when I googled it, it does say, like, so here, like, so at the top, it's got the pause sign with a circle, and then it's got the one that's like, the two arrows. But you used to be able to, like, on the thing. Oh my, wait a minute, that one says, oh, it must, see, it's because I've obviously put that song in when I got it, and then it's went on to another, because now I'm like, it's another song that says thinking about you. And I'm like, that's a bit, but it's obviously because it's doing it in some kind of alphabetical order or something. But maybe not. But it's just fucking different. It's annoying me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, used to be able to skip it. Like, you used to be able to have it on Spotify and skip it. Or come doing it. I'm just going to have to show somebody when they're with me. But it's like, I bet you it's something simple. But I've updated both, you know, and then I kind of, it's quite annoying because it's like on my work phone and my everyday phone. I did delete it on one and then I just put it back on my normal phone because I thought I do want to fucking listen to it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want to listen to it when I'm out and about, and it's like, anyway, just having a little, I'm just having a little bit of a moan there. Been refreshing your page but could not find it. I had to go to the main page. All right. Fuck, I don't know. They're doing weird shit. I don't know. Right, anyway, we'll solve that mystery. Oh, it's 21:12. Right. So, oh my god, by the way, my back is stinging, right? Because I've got these leggings on and it's like got a wee hook. And as I was trying to do the wee hook thing, and the zip kind of went down a bit, and then I zipped it up and I caught at my fucking back fat and which I've not actually got a lot on that bit. But it's like, oh my god, you know when it's like you're little and like, you know, like your mum or dad or whoever like zips your neck and the zip, that was the worst, wasn't it? I was like, oh my god, that traumatized me. Like, do you know what I mean? I'd be like, no, don't come anywhere near me. It's such a shame so whenever I'm zipping up a kid's jacket, I'm always, when I worked in a nursery, I was always extra careful. Can't even fucking get near my nieces to put their jacket on. They're always like fucking running out their coat. Like, I don't want to put the coat on. I don't want to put the coat on. I'm like, all right, fine. But actually, what am I saying? I'm hardly ever outside with them. I just always see them in the house. I'm hardly outside full stop now. I am sometimes, but yeah, that was quite as fucking stinging. Anyway, right, so I'm shuffling these, so let's see what these have got to say. So I finally bought my rug. So bonus, guys, I'm happy. I mean, and by the way, that wasn't like because an abundance of money is failing me or anything, because it wasn't that much anyway. And then it went in the Amazon sale, so I was like, hello, you know what I mean? I'll have you. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So that's my excitement. But you know, when it's like, it is quite exciting because like I've actually wanted that for ages, because this carpet is cream and it's manky and it really annoys you. I don't know how it's that bad, because it is bad. I don't know how it's that bad. I'm going to have to get it shampooed, but I don't know why it's that bad, because like nobody wears their shoes in here. Do you know what I mean? Apart from maybe if I've occasionally, if I'm pacing back and forwards to look out the window before I go outside, before I suss out whether I want to go and be around the people. That's what I do. I know some people hear me, I'm like, do I want to go outside? Do I not? So sometimes maybe that's what's done it, actually. I do that quite a lot. But whatever, but this rug is big enough to cover most of the floor. So I just feel at Christmas and that is actually going to make me so happy, because although I don't really like Christmas, like I just make the most of it now. I love when I get to put the tree up and that. My neighbour across the road's had the tree up since like, it felt like before October or something. I was like, fucking hell, it's a bit keen, isn't it? But to be fair, I've got Terry the tree that I've had fairy lights on for the past 2 years. So it was kind of like, you know, when we're in the lockdown and some people were like, fuck it, I'm leaving all the Christmas decorations up. But I just love fucking glittery shit and fairy lights, and you can never have enough fairy lights. Oh my god, I sat down to listen to something and put bareback on the oven for warm Parrtay wearing a bandeau jumpsuit, not prancing about naked. Oh dear! Oh. What were you cutting? Were you doing this today? So I'm dancing in my room to like you know the one that's in Sandra Bullock. I've said this before. I don't know how this it just comes on and I have to like I just like turn in, you know, and it's like get low, get low. I was fucking loving life. I was like, why don't I do this every day? I haven't done this for like 6 months. It was fun. But that was before I caught the skin in the zip. But it sounds like you've had similar. What would we have done if My Pony came on? My neighbour must be like, that's a weird mix of songs she's listening to. People must be like, yeah, that person's got their Spotify shuffle on. Oh dear. Oh, because then it was like, then I was laughing, right? Because it was like that, I keep channeling that, wait. So I keep channeling quite a lot of wait songs. And I blame the neighbour downstairs because it was one day I heard her playing Good Night Girl, right? So I thought, oh, fucking hell, I'm getting that on my Spotify. So I'm like, pure like, and do they have to know? Do they have to know about my good night girl? And I'm like, yeah, that's because you played it one day. And now I'm like, I think I remember I waited until her song finished. And then I was played it cool and I played a couple of songs and I was like, I'm putting that one. I was like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was my mum and dad. I think it was my mum and dad were playing shit like that when I was really, really wee. So in Crowded House. Did you ever listen? Did you ever? Everywhere I go, always take the weather with you. I don't even like the song, but do you know what I mean? These are the ones that. Anyway. God, imagine somebody just found this and be like, what the fuck? Like that panda person's like, what is this show? Right, anyway. How long did I take you to take down your tree this year? Oh, fuck, yeah. Remember, it was like, I don't think it was as long, was it I think it was February the year before. And then I think this year I've done it in January. It's just so, do you know what I mean? It's just so pretty. I always do it so nice. And I always think for not being a for not being a big Christmas person, I do make a good tree. I think the 2021 tree was quicker than it was. You're right. You're remembering right. I think 2020 we had to keep checking the calendar in case Scotland had a different one to us. Oh, that's funny. Yes, there's next, do you not see my post? Did you not see that did you not? You did, because you commented. Are you forgetting that? You commented on the post, remember? It was me that informed you, unless you'd saw it before that. But no, that's what was fucking weird. That I had just mentioned something, I channeled something weird about stripping, because it was, I think I was talking about sex again, and it was like, I said something about stripping, and then I said something about Magic Mike, and then it was like, I couldn't fucking believe it. And then it was like that, and it was the same fucking night. Like, it was earlier, it was before I'd been on, but at that I only saw it when I came off. And I was like, do you know what I mean? That's not a coincidence. And then it was funny because of everything I channeled. It was like, yeah, that looks a load of shit, doesn't it? But anyway, it looks a load of shit. I mean, like, I don't know. I've seen the first one. I've not seen the other ones. I've watched the clips from the other one. Now I've got to explain myself. I think I don't know why I watched the clip. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was maybe because Michelle either is from somewhere in that second one, or she lived there. And I thought it was funny because Matthew McConaughey is like singing a song about it. But I haven't actually seen that one. But yeah, anyway. Oh, you didn't realise it was, yeah, like that's what was so weird. If you look, right, the day I channeled those star signs for the new moon, they published it like on Channing Tatum's channel, like that same fucking night. I was like, what? Anyway, weird. Oh, I think I've got a hair in my... Something's... Is it just my nose? It's like something's clouding my vision. That always means something though. What is that? Something's like... Oh, we have to move on, but it does feel like I've got something in my eye. Right. Yeah, because you commented saying that my pony always gets me out of a funk. See, I've got a good memory. Make a wish. Why? Because it's 21/21. I want to see the other 50 Shades. Is anyone, have you seen like the second 50 Shades of Grey and the third one? I'm going to buy myself the trio of free DVDs because I just am. Because like 50 Shades of Grey has been on the movie channel about 1,000,000 times this year. So I've watched it about fucking 4 times or something. And yeah, and I was like, I've never seen the second ones because when my pals at the time were going to see the pictures, I never went. I think I was well. And then yeah, and I just never. Well. Oh right, an eyelash in my eye. I'm thinking it's because it's 21. Oh fuck! See, I'm just total. I'm too chill. Is it? Is it still? I wonder if it's still Sagittarius moon or if it's. Oh god! Now I can't stop singing. Wait, wait, wait. You. I need another song. What's on the thing? You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. That's Ray LaMontagne. Do you like Ray LaMontagne? That's easy list. I love all his songs. I've actually, that one's always on, that one seems to come on quite a lot. Like when I'm on here, like I seem to have done that quite a lot. Oh no, that's going to be stuck. That's quite an annoying one to get stuck in your head as well. I'm going to be singing all night. I mean, but at least it's a wee bit of a difference from the other night because I didn't really sing as much on the others. Right, so telling you some kind of something is back that was missing. Let me just check here. Oh, no, I thought that I felt like something had just shifted, and it's the moon. Quite literally, it's 0 degrees Capricorn moon now, so it's all went a bit serious, guys. If you if you feel now, hopefully none of you do feel that, but basically from this, maybe not from this point onwards, because I'll keep your spirits high, or I'll at least try to, but like over the weekend, it could be quite a heavy, serious energy because it's Capricorn moon. Like Capricorn moon is like work, 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 and not that kind of work. Do you know what I mean? It's like quite heavy, serious. Like to me, Capricorn moon is hustle on the DL. Can be when you are a Capricorn moon, you can be quite reserved as well. But it's like I've just noticed whenever a Capricorn moon lands over a weekend, people always find it quite tough. Like it's quite a heavy. Basically, it feels like you need to be doing something like this. I would say, yeah, tonight's energy is like you feel like you might be feeling like time's running out. Let's see if some of these cards actually. It'd be funny if the card comes out like time is not running out. You're on the whatever the wave or something. Yeah. Serious because it's like your soul's purpose, your calling, your dharma, your work, your career, or you might just be on it with the housework. You know what I mean? It's good to get shit done. Like it's getting shit done energy. Oh, look, my favorite one! Yay! And the chances of that happening, that is pretty cool because this is I always mix like quite a lot of my decks. I mix them together, and that's my favorite card in this deck. Warrior Woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? How perfect! Look, that's a good thumbnail. If I don't get another one, like how perfect is that for? How perfect is that for? Wait a minute. Wait till I see. It'll be awkward because I didn't really. No, that was all right. How perfect is that for the challenge? If you weren't afraid, what would you do? Serious energy bringing harmony and balance. Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. Oh, I love it. It's pretty much fitting in with a lot of the stuff people have done. Seen them all, not for ages. So you've seen all the 50 Shades of Grey. So are they any good? Is the second one and the third one good? It looks like she gets kidnapped or something. Like, don't tell me too much, but I think it just for some reason, I think it was because in one of the videos that I'd done, and it was in the summer, I think I titled it something like 50 Shades of Grey. So they show me it on the timeline all the time. And it's basically made me want to see it. Yeah, sorry. I know you don't need more heavy. That's why I'm kind of warning you. It can be heavy. It can feel pretty serious. Right, okay. What does people need to know? What do people need to know out there? Oh, garden and let them go. Oh, deep. Oh my God. Oh, how interesting. I'm laughing because it says tree. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of over the tree stuff. I mean, is that not just fucking mental how much shit there's been to do with trees? That's crazy. And the tree's on fire, twin flames. So yeah, tree, let them go. So there's people that you need to be letting go in your life if you've not let go. See, because there's a sword on that, cut the cords, let them go. Something lovely will grow from this. So when you let the people, places, and things go that you know you're being guided to, something lovely will grow from this. Right, let's see what both these say. 18. I don't remember. It was a while ago. I don't even remember what I asked. And that wasn't that long ago. That's how bad my memory is. Oh, the films. Well, I'll watch them and then I'll tell you. Right, 18. You often take on the pain of others. True. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Oh, this is like what I've been channeling. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. We do. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. Oh, wow, there's so much in that card, because that could be about clutter we inherit, and I've channeled about that quite a lot this week. Yeah, basically that nails the challenge. Trees, lobsters, and pandas. Oh, that's funny. That is it. Nothing else stands out as being in Greece. For how long that was, I'm not even bloody. I've not watched that back yet. I was just like, why make me talk about Greece so much? And yeah, clutter. The clutter we accumulate from others, emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical clutter. But also ancestral stuff. If you've got limiting beliefs around money, it often very much is coming from generational stuff. So it's wise to look at, further back down the line what was going on there. I've been fascinated when I've looked into math stuff. Past lives as well, not just the generations, looking. Oh, actually, I've got an amazing past life review to post over the weekend. It was quite funny because she wrote something about "You're an Angel" at the end, and on the Spotify it was that song that I love. That it's at the end, the one at the end of Cinderella. Oh my God, Cinderella again! At the end of Cinderella story when it's like, "May angels lead you in." Do you know what I mean? When it's like the bit, if Brianna was here, she would be like, "Oh my God, I love it," because she loves it too. But it's when he rushes in. Oh, that may be relevant for people like that. But it's when he rushes in and he's like, "I'm sorry, I waited for the rain," because there's been a drought. And then he rushes in and that song comes on. But it was funny because that came, I got that, and then that song was on the Spotify. And I was like, oh. And then also it was like, the unstoppable. So all these things, Sia, so all these things might be significant to other people. That's why I'm mentioning it. But yeah, let them go. So let whoever in your life go is not feeling so good anymore and it's holding you back for whatever reason. Again, that's been a current thing. It's quite good that it's different cards actually, because I always seem to pull bitch fire and sugar not salt and that. But I mean, it's kind of the same message, but with different cards, isn't it? Because it's kind of like those ones are saying let people go. And this anyway, something lovely will grow from this. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. And that's like the twin flame journey. You can sit around and dwell on your pain and, you know, be crying into your pillow that you're not your twin flame, or you can actually just find something to do with your time, you know what I mean? And like follow your calling. And then hopefully it just all works out in the end anyway. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. It's time for the next chapter of your life. Interesting. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. So that's interesting, because that can mean for some people, fuck it, let's go. That can be for the people that decided to take action this week, you know, no matter how big or small, be proud of yourself, because that's what this is about, celebrating our efforts. Because remember as well, actually Capricorn moon is about goals and determination and hard work, and it's a mountain goat. Oh yeah, because I got led to a magnet on my fridge that was like, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. That is what, yeah, I said it right actually. So there's a lot about stars again. But yeah, basically, you know what I mean? It's that wherever that Capricorn is in your chart, it'll be where you hang on a little bit longer than other people. Like I say, it can be ruthless as well. Whenever I have read people's charts that have had Capricorn or sort of had dealings with like, you know, I mean, they are, well, there's loads of placements I would look out, there's loads of placements I would look out for people that I work with or have in my life in general, yeah, because I've just noticed synchronicity. But I love Capricorn sun people. Well, I love any, you know, you can't generalize people by their sun signs, definitely not, and not even by their moon or their risings. But you can't help but notice there are, seriously, if you know astrology, there are some things that there are not synchronicities, there are connections, I will say. Whenever I've been fucked over, it's so weird. It's always like the same placements, which I'm not going to mention. But yeah, Capricorn sun people, they're for some reason, I think it's because it's my third house, like they always read my energy like scarily well. And I just love how direct, you know what I mean? It's just like no fucking about, and they're good with time. Do you know what I mean? And the no fucking about bit is me. Sometimes good with time, sometimes not so much. But I am better. I'm much better. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. Right. What that means is, right, that's got many meanings. 15 as well, that is a devil card. So some people are still very much in the shadow. And you need to be selfish, you need to focus on your own healing. And again, because this is for twin flames, it would be whether you're a divine feminine or a divine, you're going to be a divine masculine, right? You're just going to be a divine masculine, but you're going to be a woman or a man, whatever you identify as. But okay, you might be a divine feminine going through a bit of a rough time, but you're not going to be in the dark night of soul. We might be, anyway, I don't know, unless maybe could be if you're new to the journey, but I only attract divine masculines anyway. So, or people that are too in their divine masculine. So we'll just go with that. But basically what I'm saying is there's some people that are still really, really quite in a dark place. And I know that because I've had lots of synchronicities about twin flame unions. Because like I say, I'm a twin flame union channel. Like I just am. Because I'm always, I mean, it gets fucking boring. I'm always channeling about someone's coming and union. And I mean, even today, it was all these fucking cards, right? And it's like, and I've not been pulling cards from it. It was just they fall on the floor and shit like that. And just loads of synchronicities, but I've also simultaneously had lots of synchronicities about not feeling good and needing to go within and healing, and that's been consistent with all the channelings that I've done. Because a song came on my Spotify, I remember one of my friends really liked that because I don't think I even knew it before she'd said, but it was like, it's like, keep your head up, keep your heart strong. Na, 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 na. It's like Ben Howard. It's like a nice song, but it was like, it was a line stuck out to me. It was like, oh, I can't remember the words, but it's something about, I wasn't feeling good and the person could tell. And when they said like, welcome back or something. So it's a wee bit of both. It's like being really in a dark place. That's maybe what you went through the other day. You know what I mean? Like kind of being really in a dark place and needing to go within and not really see too many people. And then when you sort of feel a bit better and you come back into your cell and people are like, oh, and you're back. Do you know what I mean? Or that kind of thing. So it could be the people that were short term not feeling so good, but I was more feeling it's like people that are kind of in that prolonged dark night of the soul that I was describing. But of course, you've got to come out at some time. So some people will. But yes. Yeah, and then they just pulled my eyes to that. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. Yeah, so that is in line with what I'm saying, actually. And then I'll not talk too much about this because it will make me, oh my God, wait a minute. How many? There's a lot about stars. There's stars on my mug. Is it just me, or have I been talking about it? And then I've said a quote about it, and again, and now they're pulling me. There's something about stars. There's something significant about when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. I know I get led to that a lot, but it's like there's something about stars here because. Anyway, so this fell off my fridge, and I'm just laughing because the other thing that fell off my fridge, I did bring it through, was the magnet that I put in the post bit. That's follow that dream, and I thought, wow, I mean, how crazy is that? Like, I swear, cross my heart and hope to die, that like that did fall off the fridge when I got up this morning, and I was like, oh my God, it fell off the fridge actually with a photo of one of my best pals because I was going to send her it and be like, oh, because I actually haven't seen her for a while, and I was like, oh right, I think I'm being told by someone in the spirit world that I need to time to catch up again. Especially because the last time I caught up with that friend, actually, I was not in a good place. So, yeah, maybe it's time to catch up. But yeah, then before I came on here, this fell off the fridge, and that's like really special to me. So it says, but I'll share it because there must be something significant here about stars. Friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but they're there. So, and what kind of that is really special for me, but I feel it is about, so yeah, it could be that it's really special for you, for someone in the spirit world as well that looks out for you, protects you, or it could be about the twin flame journey as well. You know what I mean? You don't always see them, but they're there. Of course they're there because it's other fucking half your soul. You know what I mean? Like, again, once you're awake to it, you can't fucking go back to sleep to it. You could try, but it's not going to work. Actually, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not even going to say it because I don't even know if I can. It just, like you said, I said on that recorded video, it just comes out like fucking word vomit, and it's annoying the fuck out of me actually. But I will just say this, and I'll try not to do it for the rest of the night. I just don't know how likely that is. But I am morphing in to my twin, because look at this, right? I never meant this, right? But I got these new socks when I got a new sort of like jumper dressing and that, and like I did need more socks, right? And I was just like, oh, whatever, right? And I go, oh, hello, Michelle. And like it was like Adidas socks, and it was like there was like baby pink and there was green, and I thought, that's weird. That looks like a local football team here, right? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I was like, and so when I was trying to find socks, I thought, you know what I mean? Because I'm always like, oh, I'm not putting my new ones on. I'll put them on at Christmas. I thought, fuck, I'm putting my new ones on. And then it was like I went to put them on, and I thought, oh, I'll put them on. And it's like, but like they totally look like guys' socks. Like, but if you knew, like, that is actually, yeah, like a local football team, but it's not meant to be like, because it looks like a Hibs, but it's not meant to be that. They have something about athlete something, but I just thought, fuck me, by the way, like seriously, even if mine isn't coming for about 1,000,000 years and he's with someone else, I'm still turning into him. Do you know what I mean? So it's highly awkward. So we'll move on. We'll move on. Yes, I know that person that messaged me. I know that. But right. Were you not here when I was talking about my sock addiction? I mean, this is making me happy. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I've got brand new socks on, and also I love green. Because you can't. Can you see that this is my forest green? I mean, because Brianna thought it was black. When I wore it before, she thought it was black, but it's not. It's very dark forest green. By the way, I went to put a gold top on because I was like, I want to wear gold because it's Sag, Sun, and Moon, although it's Capricorn now. And I need to lose a bit more weight before I put that on. So, but I'm gonna watch this, right? You watch this. I've got exactly a month because it was a month till Christmas yesterday, right? I'll be wearing that gold top and it'll be fitting me like a glove. I could have got away with it, but the girls would have been in your face. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been comfortable. I wouldn't have been. No. So I know. Yeah, it looks black. It's not black. It's my forest green. It's my forest green. Thank you. They had gold Panthers as well. What had gold? Oh, wait a minute. I was looking at blue and gold star PJs together. Oh, lovely. Oh, I want they sound nice. I've got like, oh my God, I've got so many jammies saved in online baskets. It's not even funny. But I'm doing what Sophia always says, and they're in the baskets. And oh, that's funny. That's like we used to do. Oh, anyway, that just made me laugh. Me and my friend used to joke about. Oh, that's weird. Right. Yeah, so weird. We're all sock people. We've all got sock fetishes. How funny. 100% better than last. All right, you're answering yes. Brand new socks are the best. I have on a new. Oh, we've done it again. And I see if I'd put on the other ones, my ones would have been pink. But I thought I'm wearing a green top, so I'm going to wear the green socks. And like you said, it did make me laugh. So I thought that actually, I mean, put it this way: if my dad sees the fucking socks I'm wearing, he's going to be like, "What the hell are they?" Because he doesn't support that team. And my dad wouldn't give a shit. Actually, I think. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. It's funny that, isn't it, how guys are like pushed towards football. And I've had that conversation with my dad before, and he wouldn't mind. Now he's in his 60s, he wouldn't mind me saying that. He's like, I'm not really like, he's not that fussed. Like, he does watch it and all that, but he's really not that arsed. But any guy I've ever been involved in, they've always supported that team. Right, brand new. So wait a minute. I have on a new pair and they're pink and fluffy like me. Pink and fluffy like me. My baskets are full and there are many. Yeah, me too. Me too. But it's what do you call it? It's the sales. The sales are a bit ridiculous right now, aren't they? Again, to be honest, like I'm like, I don't need anything. Like, I wanted the living room rug and I've got it. It's arriving on Sunday, so I'm really happy. And I got it for 20 quid cheaper. So I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, love and life. Easy pleased. Right. What deck are we going to use now? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be on here as long to. Well, I might be wrong. I might be talking shit, to be honest. Let's use these. Let's use the ones Michelle gave me. Pardon me. I did actually just burp quite loud, like to myself. Did you hear me? I never do that, but I did just. That's by the again, I always say, but like, yeah, when I burp, I'm transmuting the energy. So thank you for liking, by the way, because I can see the likes going up. Right. What else do we need to know? Wait a minute. Let's do you know what? Actually, I haven't done that all week. So let's do a wee bit of that. I did do a little bit of it the other day, but let's do a wee bit of like divine feminine, divine masculine kind of shit, right? So where is your divine feminine energy? And then we'll do your divine masculine energy, and it can go for twin flame connections as well. And it might be relevant to your situ, or it might not. Well, that's a lot of it. That's an easier way to say it. Right, this is a feminine card, and for the, well, I'll go through. I've not went through all of this shit for a while. Yeah, let's do this for the conscious mind. I want to do the conscious mind for the feminine. Honeybee. Oh, honey to the bee, that's you for me. Oh my god, who's that? Is that like Christ? That's like a really. That's the only bit I remember. Is it not like Billy? That's, by the way, I think somebody called Billy might be trying to talk to me because I was hearing the name Billy randomly earlier. But that's like, I was like thinking Billy, like a guy's name, and then, but that was a girl's name. Remember that was, she was a pop star. And that was her song. And bees are very significant to a lot of people on here, let me tell you. So bees are usually abundance, but let's see what this book says. Hyenas on the bottom. Right. 6. Tarantula. Oh. Elephant. There's been a little bit of elephants as well, right? Because I think it was when I got off the live, I pulled a card about an elephant, and I can't fucking remember what it said, to be honest, but I pulled it, or was it when I was on here? I pulled the card about an elephant, and then I realised, I thought, wait a minute, the wee girl I was watching yesterday drew an elephant. So I thought, that's fucking weird. So there's something significant about an elephant to someone out there too. The holiday armadillo. Wait a minute, was the holiday armadillo, that episode was for Thanksgiving, and it's just been Thanksgiving. That's weird. Yeah, out of all the 365 days of the year, the reason I'm saying that is because it stopped at armadillo. I'm the holiday armadillo. If people, oh my god, if people don't watch Friends, they're just not going to get any of these lobster and references and anything. Right, okay, we found it. We found honeybee. Apis mellifera. Oh, I don't know what that means. The elephant is the one not talking in the room. Oh, the fucking hell, there's a lot of them. Jesus Christ, we've got about fucking, well, we've got 409 elephants not talking in the room. Nah, because they're not all watching, do you know what I mean? Some of them have subscribed and just not cared to come back and unsubscribe. We must give and take, and if we make a mistake, we must make amends. The earth revolves around reciprocity. Hey, wait a minute, what if I always put that about reciprocity? To remain balanced and to grow, and as humans are a part of Earth, so this applies to them as well. Learn to work happily with others. It is important to learn to communicate effectively, as there may be a breakdown in communication. Sorry, sorry, I can't help but notice here that this is the, I don't know why it's made me laugh, but it really is. That is the feminine conscious mind card. So remember, this is your feminine energy. So remember to, oh yes, and reciprocity is about feminine energy. So whether you're a man or woman, whether you identify as divine masculine, divine feminine, we've both got both. So thinking about it for your inner, your feelings and your ability to listen to what somebody's saying, you know, make sure that you are listening to what somebody's saying. But I was laughing more for like, if it was two people, that's clearly saying, like, it's important for you to learn to communicate effectively, or there might be a breakdown in communication. So again, that sort of feels like you could take somebody the wrong way. So I mean, that could be anyone, but be careful, twin flames especially, because of the whole mirroring all of everything, and especially childhood wounds and sensitivity. And yeah, just got, like you said, I've not had any fucking communication with mine for about 5,000 years. So, but whenever that did happen, I mean, it makes me laugh, like, just because, like, it makes me laugh for how I don't know. That's what I'm dying to fucking know one day. But it's kind of like, on my side of it, I'm just like not somebody to overanalyze a text before I fucking send it, basically. Do you know what I mean? But with him, I would, and we didn't do it like that again. I'm just not the person. I'm not the type of person. Forget all the twin flame shit. I'm so fucking serious. Like, my soul just obviously wanted to opt out of casual sex too, but you know what I mean, casual kind of, not for that period of my life, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, well, but yeah, but it was mostly one period. But what I'm saying is, like, texting someone back and forwards, like, that's why I think it's weird that I help people that are, some of the people I've helped over the years, not everyone, but a lot of people I've helped are the kind of people that need to love themselves more and close all the tabs down on all the different apps and get love from within, and, or, you know, from one person, and rather than getting all this different attention from all these different people. And that's not just guys, by the way, that is guys too, but that is a lot of women that I've helped over the years. And it's so funny because it's like, maybe I can help them because that is, like, so not me. Like, my friends always said that, like, whether it's friends in the past or still friends that I've got now, it's like I've got fuck off stamped in my head. And that was actually before the twin flame journey. But that is the Saturn and Mars and Scorpio in the first house. Like, you know, Pluto conjunct Scorpio rising. It's really fucking intense energy. And it's but it's funny. It is a bit weird though, because I'm just going to sort, you know, what do you call that when you roast somebody? I wouldn't do it to you, but I'll roast myself a little bit. But whenever I was thinking about this the other day, whenever I have been duped, very, very occasionally, by a fuck boy, like, I do fall for it quite bad. Like, do you know what I mean? Just momentarily. Until I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, do you know what I mean? And I think that's the Pisces energy in my chart. That's why it's like, yeah, that's why I recognise quite early on, I'm not drinking. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because when I'm sober, yeah, I would just spot it a mile up. But if, like, yeah. But actually, no, that's not even true, because, like, I wasn't drinking, but maybe I was just, no, I was in a bad place in my life. Yeah, I'll forgive myself. That's fine. I just forgave myself for a few things there. Right. So, and it wasn't like, it was just, what I'm saying is, like, I just remember, you know, when somebody just gives you all the chat. Like, I was so good at spotting that with friends, and, like, I'd usually spot, but sometimes it's like occasionally. Yeah. Wonder why I'm saying that. That's really weird. But I must be saying that for somebody else, like you say, because this is memories from a while ago. Let me fucking tell you. Right. Oh, this is going on about Apollo, and that's one of my guides. Apollo, god of the sun. That's very divine masculine energy as well. Right, this is all words, very big words that I can't say, but it's got the god Apollo. It said the serene was not interested in the traditional womanly things, and instead wanted to hunt in the forests and conquer cities. When the Artithatha was born, Apollo gave him to the god Hermes for education, and what an education it was. The boy got to learn from all the great gods and goddesses he was related to, one of whom was Demeter, the goddess of agriculture. This is all very boring, get to the point. As he grew out the childhood into a young man, the bees rested in his beard. Such was the love for and trust they had in him. As an adult, Artis accidentally caused the death of something that I can't say. In their rage and sorrow, her sisters killed every bee that Artis worked with. He was devastated. He wanted to work with bees again and also make amends, so he consulted the wise Prothitha, who suggested he could honour by making sacrifices of 4 bulls and 4 cows. As the bodies lay upon the altar, 8 great swarms of bees took flight around them. It said all bees come from these 8 swarms. Oh, fucking hell, that's a bit heavy. Okay, so well, basically, it was. I'm not reading the myths behind it. That's too much. But basically, be aware of communications. I think yes. I mean, and I've said that before. Mercury in Sagittarius is well, it's blunt as fuck. It's like my energy. I've got the Sag moon. I've not got Mercury in Sag, but I've got a Sag moon conjunct Uranus. Hello, Sagittarius. Yes. Hello, Sagittarius rising Charlotte. The polar bear. And did you see how the polar bear fucking leapt out there? The polar bear. That's the conscious mind of the divine masculine energies. So let's see what that's got to say. And it's got a 26 on it. And is that not tomorrow? So tomorrow may be significant. Oh, it's got peacock. I've just been stopped at as well. So somebody may be feeling, well, like peacock, and maybe somebody's hitting the town or something. I don't know. Right. So are just feeling better. For those of you that aren't feeling better. Right. What does this say? There's butterflies. Why has it got so fucking free? Oh, there's beaver. That's funny because I was joking about that with my friend because of the beaver moon that was just, and like that's her moon. Right. So oh my god, I just went really, oh shit, I just went that really lightheaded way, and I have eaten enough. I'm telling you, who knows shit about oil heaters? It is an oil heater, so do you think it's releasing some kind that wouldn't be safe though, would it? I think that's doing something to me. Like I just went, unless I'm tapping into collective energy, I just went like weird again. Right, this is the divine masculine conscious mind. You're the carrier of a bloodline that stretches back millennia, yet you are uniquely your own self. Oh, that fits in with the card that said about not associating with like your ancestors too much or anyone, like be yourself. And if you think about it, that's very good at promoting my counselling package. If you need help with that, go and look at the post. Take the and everyone needs help with that. Sorry, that's just what I've noticed from everyone in all walks of life. Take the positive from your ancestry. Oh, look, it's a lot about ancestry, and observe and note the negative. Family dysfunction stops here. Wow, see that about? I've not used this deck like in ages, and it's like that's like a theme. So there's some kind of somebody's recognizing where mum and dad have had bad advice, I think, basically as well, or granny and granddad, or aunties and uncles, it's something like that. It's a positive and natural action to individuate from our family on our own terms. That's really that's strong. That's really strong, by the way. By the way. Yes, and I'm not reading all the rest because, yeah. Right. And on the bottom, we've got dog. Oh, on the bottom, we've got dog, and it says companionship. That's the combined energy. So basically, right, see if you're wanting that for your own energy, it's like listen to yourself, or if, yeah, you are in communication with others, listen to others to learn. But I feel it's about listening to yourself and your true feelings and trying to identify what is actually yours and what is actually what other people have told you and told you how to be, or encouraged you how to be, or encouraged you down a certain route. And I've just opened up at polar bear again, so there's definitely something in that. 41, someone might be 41. Let's see what this one says. Oh, wait a minute, the elephant is the one not talking in the room who don't speak up. Wait 30 seconds before words leave my mouth. In my case, a few years. You get there when you're ready. Not anymore, thanks to counsellors. Exactly. But then there's all like the thing is communication's a funny one, isn't it? Because look what I do. But then there's, you know. Well, I don't think I need to point out though. Do you know what I mean? There's interesting ways of communicating, isn't there? And there's Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be people in your life you're going to find it hard to communicate with. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's perfect, so including me. But I can help people with it. Is it leaking? Is it fumes? Well, no, it's not fumes. It's like, I don't know. I just feel, but I think it's, you know, when it's that cold as well, that can make you feel a bit sick, can't it? Something's like giving me a bit of a headache. I think I've eaten enough today. Maybe I've had, maybe I haven't, but I'm going to eat something after. I've had toast. Oh no, oh no, I just wanted a takeaway there. I can't do this. I've got another week of eating rabbit food. But it's like a fun diet, you know what I mean? It's fun, but it's worth it. Don't do it, Claire. And I already failed anyway because I had the fry up, but we're just pretending I never done that. I had toast and then I had like chicken and sweet potato, but that's actually all I've had. So I'm gonna have to have more toast when I get off of here and not order a takeaway. But now I'm like really wanting a takeaway. Maybe that's, yes, maybe. No, that one's not going to turn up for a long time because I heard today he is very busy. Older man. So if you're watching or just jumped on, don't forget to like the video. Thank you. By the way, what is that thing you're putting after the heart emoji? Because it just looks like a box. It's a box at mine. It's like a beige square. Do you often get a headache when you're sitting near it? No. So that's what's making me think it's ascension. So yeah, I think it's how cold it is. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna yeah, I'll shut the window because I'm not burning the sage just now. It's fucking freezing. That'll be what it is. I think it's because of how cold it is. Ugh. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, that's freezing, man. Oh, it must be going to snow or something soon. No, I think it is this. Oh no, fuck man, that is something like, because it's when I bend down in front of it, it's like, but that, like, right, this I need to, no, it's no, I don't know. I'm, to be honest with you, I'm a bit, because it's like, I think some of yous are feeling like that. It might not be some of yous in the live, but that's happening every time I wake up, and that's not a normal thing for me. Like every morning when I wake up, if I kind of lean over to get my water and it's like my head, it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. And it's like the room's fucking spinning. And it's just like, but now it's happening in here. I think it might be something to do with like the heart active. Yeah, it is. Oh my God. It is, because they just drew me to that heart thing over there. It's like to do with like real intense. Yeah, very weird. No, and I can see that one, but what's the thing after it? Because a square keeps appearing behind it. I'm just curious because I'm like, right. Right. I'm hungry though. I'm really fucking hungry. Why am I hungry? Is it just the accumulation of a week of not eating as much as what I would normally eat? I mean, what is it? Is it all the energy I've used to do this? I don't know. Right, companionship. Be a firm and ethical friend. Seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. Our friendship should be supportive, not competitive. There's a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. So reading between the lines, with the conscious mind of divine feminine, divine masculine within you, but if this is within twin flames, something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us, or lovingly accept them. And then we were just talking about I was just saying, if you can't differentiate what your shit is from your family or your generational stuff, then you need counselling, and it would be wise to book when there's the Black sale, the Black Friday sale. I don't even like saying it's a Black Friday sale because I don't agree with Black Fridays, but I mean, I didn't even realise it was like, I see it, like, I swear it crossed my heart up to die. I didn't realise that. Just like I didn't realise it was lots of other fucking, obviously I did when I went to look at the calendar, but I was like, oh shit. It was because of the new moon. I mean, this has just been a week of lots of things. New moon dates, yes. So Thanksgiving. Really? How weird, it's happened twice. That's really weird. Can anyone else see like a box? So after Nyx has put the two hands with the heart, is anyone else seeing like a beige box? How weird is that? If it's just me. God. Right, okay. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Do they have to know the reunion? I told you. See, that's why I said it. I've like look at this sitting here. Look at this. Could you get any more fucking very soon union? What I always say, it's someone, not everyone, but it's someone. Very soon union. The reunion. Is it the union of your own soul within you? Well done if it is. Or is it the physical manifestation of your person? Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Oh, and that one's about friendship as well. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. And that's why it's clouded in mystery and you're not allowed to know. Clearly oh my God. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's like your message last night as well, Sophia. That is quite strange though. That is the only card I've just pulled out of that, the first time I've used it. Not the first time I've used it ever, just the first time I've used it tonight. So guys, I think to reward people, I think people can donate if they want, if they're feeling flush, and I'll give you a longer message, but I will just give everyone a card so it doesn't take forever. But okay, some people's might be longer, but I don't think so. Let's use a deck that is no, I'll use a wee selection of ones. And then remember, if you're new, or just remember everyone, that when I'm saying something to, by the way, if you can hear the couch, it's like squeaky. It's when I'm saying something to someone else, there's every chance it's going to make sense to you as well. So just listen. So you can see that too, Sophia. Weird, eh? So who would like their card first? I'm teaching you to use your voice. Well, type your voice. First person to put a rocket gets the card. And do the, I'm fucking singing. Wait again. Right, wait a minute. And if you were going to, oh my God, it's about the moon as well. If you were going to the moon, what would you take? What a fucking random question. What are you most proud of? I like that one. What are you most proud of? I am most proud of never, never, ever giving up on myself or my twin flame. Even when I've been pushed right to the limit. But no, that's true. Name a movie you like. Well, I don't think I need to do that, for fuck's sake. I do all the time. I'd be here sitting here all night. I don't know what I'd take to the moon. I don't want to go. Can I just not go? I don't want to go to the moon. I think we've lived beside the moon before. Right. Let's do Nix's. I can't find the rocket emoji. Right. We can stop putting rockets now because I'll do next and then I'll do it again after. Right. Because I'll not remember. Age, you have to write the word and the symbol comes up. Yeah, that's only on the iPhone. It doesn't do that on the Samsung, I don't think. And sometimes like annoyingly doesn't do it. I knew you were good. Yeah, well, I was going to say that again, but I mean, it's a bit. I think it's better to take the fucking piss because I just said I don't want to talk about him anymore, and then I fucking like started saying loads of shit. So, like, oh god. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to the moon. So they're kids' questions, you know what I mean? But right, okay. Not everybody wants to go to the moon. Do you know what I mean? But that is a bit weird. Shoot for the moon and you'll land in the stars. Right. There's a lot about the moon and the stars. And friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. And my God, I tried my fucking hardest to let somebody know I was there. Whenever you're ready. Right. Sorry, I'm such a wide-o, but it is my sense of humour. Right, okay. What's that from again? Whenever you're ready. Oh, that's TikTok, and I've not been on TikTok for about 500 years. Whenever you're ready. Remember that? See, that's why I don't like, see, it's like that's how they brainwash you. Because I've not been on that for like a year and it's like stuck in my head. Right, so what have we got for next? What have we got for next? What have we got for next? Adjacent possibilities. You've got many doors you could walk through, and you went through the galactic door this week. What's in the bottom? Appreciation in reverse. Oh dear. So before I read from the book, it's kind of like, I kind of feel it is, yeah, it's like, I can't really put into words. Oh, look, and then now it's like I'm channeling that song. And I can't really tell you what I'm gonna do. There's so many thoughts in my, I can't sing it, but there's so many thoughts in my mind. I've got and two roads to choose from, and I'm thinking over. Right? So it's like you've got two roads, or you've got different possibilities, and you're a bit confused as to what to do next. And again, I feel, obviously I know this, I know where you're kind of at anyway, but it's like I'm feeling into your energy, and like, see what I mean? I can't even really get the word. I'm feeling your energy, and I'm just like, for fuck. Like, I think I'm probably feeling what you were feeling. It sounds like when you woke up. I am. Oh my God, because I'm actually feeling. Right, take that away. I'm actually feeling how laboured your breathing is there. So hopefully it's not like that now, but I think they're telling me what it felt like. Because like my chest is a bit rattly. That's so weird how I do that. Like, as a, because like I say, I'm fine. It's like, but I can feel it here. It's just a bit kind of tender. So I'll just, actually, I think they just want me to, it's not going to do you any harm, sort of giving you, are you open to the healing as I'm just sort of reading them? I mean, obviously the healing has always been emitted when I'm reading a card, but I'm just meaning I can feel, I might just want to put my hands here a little bit while I talk. So actually I know it's a yes, because the card is the healing in itself. And my hands are freezing. So sorry if you actually feel cold. I mean, people don't, well, I don't know, people feel all sorts of things. People can feel fucking heat, people feel cold, but it's like, yeah, so it's like a bit confused as to what to do next and not really actually got the energy. And then I think with appreciation in reverse, it's kind of like that kind of feeling of, well, I don't deserve this. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm feeling like as well. Jesus Christ, more pathways, I know. I'm looking at the dice and it says, what do you like to do in warm weather? What's that say? What holiday do you most enjoy? I think you're being told to get a holiday. I felt your hands are, I feel like your hands are energetically here. Oh, right. I better keep them there then. Actually, let's just sort of test that there, right? So see when I take them away. Like, I'll take them away. Like, do you still feel it as strong? Just want to test if I can read the book, because I'll put them back, but they were telling me to. Right, 24. But I can feel that. That's actually quite horrible. I can feel like, because it's reminding me whenever, like, because my breathing goes like that in the cold. It hasn't done that for ages, actually, to be honest. Like, that is what's kind of unusual, is like the whole, worldly goings on over the past 2 years. I've never been in better health. And I was typically somebody that was quite ill, like quite a lot. Definitely this time of year. Oh, you can still feel it. Oh, well, thanks for letting me know that, because that's what I was expecting you would say. Because usually people can. So, I mean, that's quite handy. So I could read the book and I can actually still feel like my own hands on here too. Because that's for people that are new. Like, people that have been here a while know that. But when I put my hands on myself, I am healing the person. Do you know what I mean? And what's really weird is, although I'm healing Nick's, when I've done this before, like, I remember Michelle, like, whatever I was doing, no, I was healing you. I think I was healing you, Michelle. And Nick, you felt it. Like, remember that when I was doing that in the office? It's so weird. Right, so, that just happened again. So, and you said, you see, I just went like, it's almost like when you're about to faint. It was like, I think they're just trying to tell me that, like, it's like, that's how a lot of yous are feeling out there. Maybe not everyone, but some of you are having this kind of, and I feel it is because we're ascended, do you know what I mean? And it's like, well, I don't know, because it's never fucking happened before, do you know what I mean? It's like going up in a lift. That's what it's like. It's horrible. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yeah, like me not getting a takeaway after this. I won't be, because it'll be fucking midnight. Yeah, well, it might not be, because if I get hungrier and hangrier over the next 30 minutes, I'm getting off of here and fuck the toast. I'm getting a takeaway. Yeah, every moment gives you the option to open it. I'll get a tie, and then that'd be like I don't think you can get. No, they must. Oh no, see, my mum and dad pick it up when they get it. Oh no, now I just want all different types of food. This is bad. Why is it when you try to eat healthier that happens? I mean, it's just not fair. Yeah, every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course. But you see, you've done that this week, because instead of falling into fear, you've leapt into courage and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and facilitation about which course to take. What's that? No, it's not facilitate. What's vacillation? VACILLATION. The adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. Bucket, let's go. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. into the unknown. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that you would be more suited to you. Oh, this is all very interesting. Very specific too. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. That is kind of like what you've done, isn't it? I'm open and willing to take my life in new directions. I'm becoming more aware of many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices each day. And I'm just going to glance to see what... Right, so the next person to get a card is the person that puts a son first. And obviously not when you've already had a card, but that's often, it might not be obvious to some people. I bet you if we were like the kind of live stream where there was like 50 folk, you'd get people doing it more than once. The appreciation card reversed is warning that you're missing some important opportunities. You've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten, oh, that's not good on fucking Thanksgiving, is it? Gratitude, and I've gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. But I think we can forgive you when your breathing's laboured. That's scary. I don't know about you, but see, when I've had, the thing is, I don't know if I'd call them asthma attacks when I don't technically have it, but I do have an inhaler, but I've not used it for it. I don't believe in touch wood, but yeah, don't do that to me. But it's fucking scary, isn't it? That's why with all of the kind of, you know, the shit that's went on in the world the last couple of years, it is scary when you can't breathe. There's just, I always say that to people, there's nothing, like there was actually somebody that had, you know, be spending a bit, like, you know, online, like my, was actually one of my male friends that was like, whenever he was interacting with me, like, you know, just talking about that, like he noticed, like, because he's got asthma, that like it just totally, I think he said it totally went away. And like, again, so that's basically very in line with what, that's very in line with Lexi's post, you know, if you haven't seen that, about it doesn't take long at all. And things that are, you mean, because like I say, it's, I think this, because I have to cap it somewhere, guys. If somebody's got a fucking headache or they feel like, I can't even fucking sending healing left, right, and fucking centre. But the things that really kind of pull at my heart is I would never want anybody connected to here to be not being able to fucking breathe. Do you know what I mean? Or panicking or that. Like, when really I'm probably going to be cutting about and I'm probably going to be able to just fucking take 2 seconds to be like, right, can you help them? Do you know what I mean? And or like when kids have got, you know, tempers and all that, I don't, you know, but anything else, do you know what I mean? Fucking give me a break, because I can't be fucking 24/7, you know, angel to the rescue. I mean, that's actually, on that note, they're saying to me, that's actually what the Ko-fi platform was meant to be, so that I could be, and again, everyone that actually applies to are on it, but I've just said to them, I'm doing it for another month, and then I'm going to have a break until, I mean, it might just be till January. And, you know, people have got the choice of whether they want to rejoin it or, and then hopefully by then people will be ready to, but I like to say, it's when I have ideas that are too far in the future, sometimes people just aren't ready for it. That's been my fucking life story with my business. But it's like I do feel, I can see people on that, but I think it's because my channel's too small just now. So I think I'm going to just have to sort of do more with that when I've got more, but anyway, we'll see. So, right. Right, instead she's pausing to, wait a minute, where did I get to here? Stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot. Instead, find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things. Oh, that song came off Spotify. All these little things. Can't remember the rest of the words. With gratitude and acknowledgement, your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures will cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problem patterns, causing you to lament your lack even more. Let go of this negative focus and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. Remember, the more you appreciate your life and the more you will appreciate and value. To be fair, I'm sure you came on here telling me how grateful you were for me, so I see you. You should have been grateful. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day, and I'm attracting even more to be grateful for. So you've got some choices to make to be changing things up. Right, who put the... Oh my God, I did a big page of heartfelt gratitude on Wednesday. Oh, amazing. Right, let's see. So, right, Sophia put in the sun. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine. Is that not like from the 40-Year-Old Virgin or something? It's like, you know, the song at the end of that's funny, isn't it? Yes, and take my hands away now and take the pain with them. Otherwise, that might be weird if you're just sleeping all night with my hands on your chest. I mean, this is a weird job, isn't it? That's the kind of line that I'm able to use with people, along with saying the V word, why can't I say that? The V word. Well, I can't actually. I don't, and it's not that V word. It's another V word to do with that anatomy, and it's Charlotte's fault. I actually said lingam as well, and I just said it. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was Charlotte's fault. I think, is the tantric guide here? Is the tantric guide here? Oh shit. Right. Michelle, what did you say? Message retracted. I was talking about how people can fucking write shit and then overthink it, and there's you doing it. See, divine masculine energies. Lurkers, please put a sun symbol for a free card. But Sophia, you got in there first, right? I just spannered myself. I just spannered myself. Oh, that's funny. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh wow, that's lovely. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you couldn't breathe through your nose and now you can after that? Or was that from earlier when I done it? That's quite impressive. And it's quite funny, like, I'm burning a peppermint candle, so it's actually kind of smells like that eucalyptus. Yeah, I think everyone has liked the video that's on it. Have you? Everyone that's on live, like the video. Lurkers, like the video, please. Right, so Sophia, what have we got for Sophia? Oh, Sophia, there you go. Sophia, are you listening to your intuition? You've got the sixth chakra, the third eye in reverse, and you've got happy family in reverse. Oh, God. Yes, I'm telling you that I can now breathe through my nose after you did the healing. Wow. Well, Christ, well, thank you very much for sharing, because that's a good advert, hasn't it? But I mean, I don't know why I'm saying wow, because that does happen, but I mean, that's pretty. See what I mean? It's even quicker than what it was before. Well, see, that must have been meant to be then. That was meant to be. There's only, you can only see what, oh, that happens. No, there's 7 likes. There's 7 likes. Sorry, I'll spanner myself. Oh, well, I'm delighted. Right, that's great. Right, is anyone else feeling like shit? Come on. If there's any lurkers out there not feeling well, now's the time to talk. I can't heal you if I don't know. Well, actually, I can, to be honest. If there's somebody not feeling well, make them feel better. Even if they're a hater. We don't want somebody not feeling well. No, there's 7 likes. Back in my beige box. Oh dear. Right, okay. Right, so let's right, okay, so wait a minute. I just need to tell them to disconnect from your energy, because I can still feel that in my throat. Right, now we're on Sophia. Right, so I was actually thinking about that today, right? Like, think about how annoying that is for me, right? I mean, like I'm really patient. I've got loads of unconditional love, and I understand that, you know, all twin flames, we all have to go through our karma and be around different sorts of people and go through different experiences. But can you imagine how frustrating it is when I've actually got the ability to basically heal someone's self-worth in an hour? Like, seriously. Like, I mean, you can do the counselling with me too, and people do like to do that to unpack their trauma. But one of my sessions that I do in a shamanic journey, it's, I mean, because I think quite a lot. I think actually all of you on here have had that. I might be wrong in saying that, but I feel like actually all of you on here. I can feel like the throat opening when you said peppermint candle. It was like Vicks Vapor. Yeah, I mean it is, because it's fucking delightful. It's I'm going to do these for myself, by the way. I've always wanted to do that. I'm going to do that. It's mandarin, peppermint, rosemary, lavender, and spearmint. Like, it smells like chewing gum, and it's called New Beginnings. So, like I said, I was going to have it just for myself, and then I was like, no, I'm going to share it. Because, like I say, if it's New Beginnings in business, I wouldn't have a business if it wasn't for my whole family as well. But it was just new beginnings and everything. And I can now see the aventurine crystal popping out. So, well, that's green actually. Oh, fucking, oh my God. And I think I just flashed my. I mean, you know, I mean, what can I say? Do you know what I mean? They're covered, but I think, oh no, it's fine. The hair's over. You would have seen an eyeful if the hair wasn't over the. Oh, they've all fucking fallen on the floor. Sorry, Sophia, you will get it at some point this century. But yeah, basically, that's what I've decided, that it's like, should at any point, you know, when it's been people close in my life and it's been really frustrating, I'm actually thinking of a best friend of mine where she was in a position where she wasn't getting a job that she really deserved. And it was to do with self-worth, because it always is, right? Because everybody's got self-worth issues in some way, shape, or form, is what I've noticed. And anyway, long story short, I'd done a shamanic journey with her. I don't know where her review is actually, but I could find it somewhere. And yeah, and like I said, that might be the one and only thing I ever do with her. But well, with, you know, very short space of time after, like very short, she got the job. And I was just, for some reason, that was in my head today, because it's like, what, you know, when people feel really, really low and they don't feel good enough, which is a twin flame thing. So this is important for yous to know out there. Definitely divine masculine anything, because, and yous know, because you'll have, it's like after that self-worth, because it's a mixture of a shamanic journey, it's a mixture of hypnosis, and it's a mixture of, it's just my own thing, that all I know is a lot happens for people after that, because it is a soul retrieval. But having a soul retrieval for your self-worth, there's going to be, you know, not really anything that matches that after, you know what I mean, in my opinion. And it's just a shame for people that don't know too much about this stuff. It is very real, like how much better you do feel about yourself after that. I like to say it's much cheaper than doing my counselling package. So it maybe isn't a good advert when I am actually got that on offer just now. But do you know what I mean? It's like I say, it's a good place to start, and then people maybe want to carry on. But it's, so I'm just sort of saying that because it was crossing my own mind that it's like, yeah, I wouldn't force people to do it, but because like when I've done it with my best friend, it's like, look, it's like when I've done that, yeah, because I've done it with my other best friend as well, and it was like, you know, it's like what Sheila says, right, we'll have tea in the kitchen and then we'll do that in the living room, and it's two separate things. And I always just think, I was like, right, if I ever have to do that with anyone else close to me again as well, I'll just put them in a hypnosis, sort them out, take them out of hypnosis. That never happened. Do you know what I mean? Because do you remember anyway? Anyone that's willing to share that much, do you remember what happens when you put all the horrible stuff that you're letting go of and you bring in all the good stuff? Do you remember? No, you don't. You don't fucking remember. And actually, but I'm laughing because one of you was like trying to tell me. I was like, no, don't talk about it. You're not meant to bring it up again. Right. Just for, just for anyone feeling like a bag of shite out there, anyone, men and women, because men are the worst for not seeking help. Like, it really is. People think it's not that easy to feel better. And with the dark night of soul, yeah, okay, maybe, but all I know is whenever I've done that for someone, they do feel better. So it would have been handy if I had that. But yeah, door to personal healing and happiness. New beginnings in your personal life. And what did I just fucking say the candle was called? That's not a coincidence. Right. The garden and the gate. That's the one where somebody needs to get the fuck out of there. And that was the message at the start. Abundant prosperity, staying safe. I just had deja vu. Like I'd done this before. That was fucking weird, man. And now they've just pulled me to the and so the adventure begins. Interesting. Right, okay, sorry, I'm going to read it now. I'm going to read it. Right, we don't want Sophia getting impatient. Right. This card reversed admonishes you to get clear. Admonishes. What does... listen, I'm really funny, I'm pretty good with words, but these are stumping me. Admonishes. Somebody Google that, please, if you want to, or I'll do it. You may have been lost in confusion and had unclear or distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos, for the next one, the person to put a rainbow can get a card that's not had one. I'm doing them now, Sophia. Did you fucking cut about and start making a coffee or something? I've just started them now. Right. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Basically, you got Parrtay and happy family in reverse. We're seeing what they mean. Admonishes is like telling you off. Oh, that makes sense, because that's like how I'm saying it. And she knows how it comes through. It's not me, but even in this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. It's time to break out of the old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits of worry, doubt, or self-criticism. And you might have just been doing a bit of that somewhere and you've fallen into it. It's also time to develop a clearer, healthier vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. I'm actually getting a feeling that because I'm doing so many people's cards back to back like that, I think this is going to be like adding up to how one person feels, or you know what I mean? Like quite a few people feeling like that. That's what I definitely feel like that. So read it like that if you're watching Lurking Watchers live and replay. If it, we'll just go with what resonates, but it might make sense like a story, all these people's cards. It's also time to develop wait a minute. It's also time to develop a clearer, healthier vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. Meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center and see a beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you're creating a new clarity and sense of direction. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. So your priority is to focus on your vision. And I've just reminded, can't find the rainbow for fuck's sake. Wait a minute. Michelle, did that? It was Sophia that put the sun first, because Michelle, you can be, there you go, you can be next. God, I'm getting all confused there. Yeah, sorry if you were actually, but anyway, I'm getting confused. Somebody keep track of that shit, man, because my sixth chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. Right. Do you know what I'm going to be doing, right? I do want to go a walk tomorrow, but I could see me just kind of being like, fuck that game, but I really, no, I need to get here. But I need to just not talk all weekend, because I might lose my voice, because I've done a live like every It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Closeness, fun, and caring. But wait a minute, it's in reverse. When the happy family card's in reverse, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. See, this is like a continuation of what I said last night. I think you're going to have a bit of a barney with a family member. And it's not nothing massive. It's just someone's going to piss you off. I'm telling you, someone's going. Wait a minute, you're with family now. I think is somebody like. Oh, it's quite late now. Or is that already happened? Like it's just some. Wait a minute, I'm going to read this because this is just the same sort of message. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. This is so similar to what I said yesterday. Communication and patience may be called for here. And then I actually joked and said, you need to have patience. Oh, did you not end up going? All right, well, look out for that then. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self-honouring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. But then that ties into the card at the start. I open myself to a new and deeper experience of my family, and I'm ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need. Oh, that's a lovely one. Well, there you go. And I do feel like that, those messages do feel like it's like somebody's whole story. So let's see what's next. But I mean, you know, I'm obviously the person's going to know better than me, but I can just feel that is going to make sense to a few people as being their whole stories. It might even be some of you. Right, so this is for, right, so sending Sophia love. This is for Michelle. Oh, where's that other phone? Because I could have had the Spotify on doing this too. I'm like trying to remember the words. I'm going to have to look at the lyrics and cheat. That's one of my favourites too. Way up high or down low, I'll go wherever you will go. And maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday, to watch you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. See, it is. It is. I mean, Michelle, you're not in a dark place, are you? I hope I'm not literally serenading this to you, but I'm serenading it to the collective. If a great wave shall fall apart. I'll lose that. Not that I ever had it, but who can bring me back to you? Who can bring me back to you? If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. Run away with my. Oh, I'm just going to get too carried away and sing it all. But anyway, yes. So that is where I picked up the phone, and I do just feel it is about, you know. It's like, and Michelle, do I or do I not always say that? I always say that, don't I? Whenever you've been in a particularly tough time, I've always been like, I'm always with you. So that's, although I do think it is the twin flame thing for twin flames that are each other's twin flames, but it can be like twin flames supporting twin flames too. Do you know what I mean? But that's quite funny. And it's just made me laugh about the person that sent me a review that was like, call me an angel. It's like, right, let's see. So, right. Don't make me sing songs I can't sing. I mean, obviously, I mean, to be honest, it's like there's really I can't sing any of them, but some I sing a bit worse than others, but it's all good. Name a time when you were embarrassed. Right fucking now, right fucking now. I'm only joking. I'm not. Name a time when you were embarrassed. That's the dice have spoken. Right. What is Michelle's card? So sending love to Sophia, and that's her one over it. And Michelle's card. Where are you? You are. Oh, why are we getting reversals? Oh, fuck's sake. Victory and healer of the ages in reverse. But we can turn it around, guys. I always think we've got the card, right? So Right. See what I mean? Capricorn moon's pulling the mood down a bit. Sorry if you are Capricorn moon, but oh, you are Wait a minute. Michelle is Capricorn moon. Michelle, I don't know if you even remember that, but you are Capricorn moon. This is your new beginning. It's your lunar return. So by the way, if you didn't feel so good, wait a minute. Wow. I just remembered something. That is, I feel, because I was just about to say, if you weren't feeling so good yesterday, that's because it was the end of your moon cycle. You know what I mean? So you should actually start to feel a bit better now. Like say Capricorn moon can be quite heavy in itself. I did say that at the start of this live. Because it's ruled by Saturn, it's strict. But yeah, that wouldn't have helped. And then the whole sort of Thanksgiving sort of feel it, you know, because it's like it's like you get fucking 2 Christmases, isn't it? That can be, I mean, like I say, look at my face, I'm not exactly happy about that. So but yeah, I feel that's what the song was about there. Right, anyway. Victory 28. Let's read this. All tied up. I just got led to all tied up. Right, so walking away, all tied up and there's loads of cards about letting go. I'm telling you, what's coming out in the collective is everybody needs to move the fuck on from where they were. And we did, because we done the challenge. So yay us. But some of you didn't. Some of the lurkers didn't do this. They procrastinated over what to pick and they didn't jump the timelines. So they're sitting just watching. They're watching from the other side and we're on the other side of the fence. That must be true because I just said it. Right, so 28. Right. The victory card reverse signals a delay or reversal in a hoped for outcome, whether it's in personal change or external achievement. Success may have been eluding you for some time, but don't despair. You may need to restructure things, reevaluate, or release one specific outcome and set your sights on another. Whatever's going on externally, remember that the equanimity of peaceful surrender can often be your biggest victory of all. I'm achieving great things within myself and in the world. I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. That's your affirmation. And that's actually brilliant for Capricorn moon. And you are Capricorn moon. I love it. Right, 51. And when reversed, the healer of the ages indicates you've been feeling extremely out of sorts or even upside down in your own life. You may be in the midst of some physical problem or just feeling as though you're losing energy, but this card is telling you that there are deeper levels of healing that need to be addressed. Take some time to regroup and put your own healing first. By the way, I'm fucking blown away with the fact that I was obviously meant to use this deck of cards for everyone because I love how specific these are. Whether you're facing mental, emotional, physical, or even addictive patterns, call upon the healer of the ages to bring his energy to the issues you're working on. Quiet your mind and feel his vibration, bringing you warmth and healing light, clearing away any dark or healing space. Or hurting space, sorry. Repeat this meditation and be patient. Yet also know that divine love, that's twin flame love, divine love, can heal you in the blink of a belief. Oh my God, that's how I can do that. Because I am divine love. There. Heal Michelle, now. The powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. You'll need to catch the replay to catch these, but they were amazing. So isn't that interesting? Your cards don't on the surface read all about. Oh my God, this is for the collective too, by the way. All these cards are really this is because it's I want to scream, I want to shout, I want to something to my lungs, something. Oh my God, it's not that bit. I want to scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers. I'm not afraid. You can read all about it. And that's fucking hilarious because now Passport Homes came on. Oh my God. Shit, right. So sorry. I'm reading it with the songs, right? We need to just right, listen 69mega.com. You're getting spannered. Somebody needs to Jesus Christ, that's quite funny though. 69mega.com. Somebody's having a really good weekend, right? I think you can work that one out for yourself. Anyway, back to the take a pause from Michelle's message. Whoa. Why is there so many? So that was hilarious because to me, that Emily Sandé song, that is when I came out of my psychic closet. I remember putting a big emotional post, right? What the hell? I know what the hell indeed. Jesus. We're getting 69 right now. Not the good kind. We're getting 69 megas. 69mega.com. Hey, we don't want to advertise them. Sorry, I better stop saying it. That's so. Oh shit. Anyway, professional. Right. Oh. Whew. Although I was all over that shite, yeah. That was not the best thing to say after I've just been. Anyway, sorry. So, fuck, there's so much Sagittarius energy about here. Just, right, so basically that song was me coming out of the psychic closet. So that is about a lot of divine masculines coming out of the psychic closet or just coming out of a closet where they've kept the secret. And that has already come up tonight. And well, if it's like read all about it, well, it's kind of like, you know, it won't be all, but it's kind of like people that are like, yeah, this is the fucking truth. Sorry, I lied. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. It's like some people can't keep it in anymore. And yeah, passport home. Do you know what I mean? Fucking see you later. Like that was at the start of the thing. So well done, divine masculines that are doing that. Oh, because it leads to the door to romance. So that's all. Look, journey. Somebody's fucking packing their passport and they're off. So that could actually be literally for some twins that live in different countries, which are a lot of my clients and a lot of the lurkers out there. But it doesn't need to be 11 different. It's just someone's moving on. Right. Okay. Back to Michelle's. Right. So maybe that's going on with your twin flame though. Right, because I am oh yeah, because I'd already read both your cards, but I do feel they want me to pull you one of these as well. Oh, fuck off. The cards just fell on the ground. Surrender, worry. Yeah, so there's some, that all ties in, Michelle. So I don't know, hopefully that's not how you're feeling right now. But if you were feeling like that lately, it's all kind of like, basically I'm getting the gist is like, you've got the power to turn that around. Make a commitment. It's like you've fallen into a bad habit of some sort. It might be overthinking or some sort of other, but it's something like that. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. It could even be something as simple as doing you're very welcome, doing the New Earth meditation. Do you know what I mean? Because I was saying earlier, you know, I don't think you were here when I was saying that, but I'm going to try and record a shorter one, like at some point. But I mean, do the other ones until I do that. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. With lobsters. Oh, that was funny. A tad of worry, no job after the 30th. But it's only because you're being led to different places, bigger and better. Oh, wait a minute, I've just seen this. So my Florida job ends December 30th. I'm glad, but I'll miss the beach. Don't really want to go back up north. The healer of the ages gave me the bumps on the goose. Wow. Must have been Jesus coming in. And no, I'm not joking. Right, my nose is really itchy. So, well, first of all, I need to itch it, but I feel some dead people around me. I hope nobody's offended when I say dead people, but kind of tough shit if you are. Do you know what I mean? Where are those cards? I'm going to use these ones because these seem to be my sign that. Well, I don't know whose dead person this is, to be honest. So let's just. I'll stop saying that though. But take an angel by the wings. Did I not say something about angels? Did I not say something about angels at the start of your reading? Take an angel by the wings, beg her now for anything, beg her now for one more day, taking it. I don't really know that song very well. I just liked it when I heard it once. Ask her for the strength to stay. I feel this is for a random person, so I didn't actually give it. So whoever's not had a card yet, if for the next person to put a blue heart, I'll do your cards. But this is for someone out there that's lurking or someone on the replay. You can do anything. You can do anything. I think that's how it goes. Okay. So I don't know who that's for, but if the card comes out that says something similar, that's going to be cool. Because there is a card. Reach for the stars, climb every mountain high and reach for the stars. Oh, it's stars again. What the fuck? And when that rainbow's shining over you, that's when your dreams will all come true. That's for me. I fucking love that song. I'm claiming that, mate. Is this one of my, if Orchid comes out or the Sweet Pea or something like that, I think this is one of my, because rainbow emoji was the last emoji that I said, and they're telling me the emojis. Is this one of mine? Is this? Oh, it is for me. But I'm not angry. Oh my fucking God. No way. That scared the right. What in the fuck? Wow, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to work out how I want to react to this because that was a bit freaky. Not only was I just channeling reach for the stars, and you know what I said, if I pull Orchid, it's for me, which I could feel it was for me anyway. And then I've got another confirmation it's absolutely definitely for me. But Orchid says reach for the stars, right? And I kind of knew it, but I mean, the thing is, like, I didn't like the fact I've actually pulled it. I'm quite mind blown. Reach, just so you can see I'm not planting it. Reach for the stars, Orchid. Simplify your life, Daisy. Release all anger, Snapdragon. Now, I'm not angry. So it's either somebody thinks I'm angry at them, which if it's that somebody, I don't know how the fucking fuck that they could think that when they clearly aren't tuning in. But I mean, it might not be the obvious, but anyway, or they're angry. Right, okay. So, but yeah, let's just read it. But I feel these are for me. But if they're for me, they could be for actually Mata and Flame. That's the way they're sort of telling me. Release all anger. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self. Yeah, because for me, higher self is your twin flame as well. And make your communications peaceful and loving. But you see, then that ties into what I said at the start, right? Okay, because like I say, I'm not angry. I'm not angry at anything. I'm not angry at anyone right now, and I'm not angry at anything. Quite fucking really happy. Like I would say. I wouldn't be able to hide it. Simplify your life, Daisy. You've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now. Your vitality can charge. But really, it's just a Daisy. But I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, they're just basically like, I've knocked my pan in doing this. Reach for the stars, Orchid. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on. Oh, I know. And I do. Let your inner beauty shine, Pink Rose. You're a brilliant example of God's love. Well, thank you. I do talk about God quite a lot. Everything about you is perfect, so let your light shine and inspire others. Oh, that's quite nice. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I'm just like going for it with the cards. I mean, your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it as you're on the right path. Do you know what that is? Because I said I was going to do the mediumship on Monday, mediumship Mondays, and these are I seem to do my mediumship with these cards, and that's the new idea. So they're just like, right, okay, thanks for that. Cheers. Hear you loud and clear. You can talk to me later. Right. I'm cutting out rainbows right now. Oh my God, so you are. Of course you are. Fucking of course. I mean, see what I mean? And rainbows are my thing. How am I not crying right now with that? If you only knew, I mean, that's a bit much, actually. That's actually a bit much because I can feel, yeah, could you step back, actually? And that's made me quite emotional. I was nearly asleep now and eyes wide open. That means something because first of all, it's that kinky film, but I've not seen the kinky film, but I just know it's pretty kinky. It's about naked parties or something, isn't it? But it is. Well, maybe that's a message. But also it reminded me of I'm wide awake. So maybe someone's divine masculines woke up. I'm wide awake. Na 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 na. Falling from I forgot the words. I don't know. My inner child is angry. It's been a tough day to and you're next, Charlotte. So I'm right. So wait a minute. And you're always you're yeah. I think that makes sense with what I just said. Energetic hug. I'm hugging you right now. Be a bit weird if I start hugging myself, but I think I mean literally all the things that I'm saying right now are kind of I'm gonna need to watch this bit back with what I just done for myself. Right, let's see if you get those cards then, right? What does Charlotte need to hear? First step. Breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easy to take the first step. Well, you already done that this week. You took massive big steps. So naked parties. That's a good observation. Hopefully it makes Charlotte laugh. Naked parties and masks. That really does scream twin flames. I'm not going to lie. I mean, twin flames before they take off the mask, but naked party, yeah. And then mask, yeah. Twin flames, you know what I mean? But I forgot about the masks, but leave your mask at home. Fucking definitely if it's other kind of masks. Fucking hell. Nobody's allowed to wear them around me. Fucking hell. Jesus. Right. Breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easier to take the first step. So basically, oh Christ. Basically, I feel you're getting congratulated, Charlotte, for moving forward. And just, right, can I be serious for a moment? Fuck, can I? What is that? I've never even, no right to love you. Oh, God. And I knew what my heart was going to lose. I have no right to love you, but I do. I still do. I still do. God, and look at this. This says I'm wide awake as well. And I'm on your message, Charlotte. Night falls, I'm wide awake, wishing I could call you. I'm too used to hearing all about your day. The cold creeps up next to me. Now we don't share these covers, but I've no license to complain. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Because I have no right to love you when I chose to walk away. I have no right to miss you when I didn't want to stay. And I have no right to need you. Well, obviously that's not literally for you because you were pretty young, but I mean, I think somebody wanted to intersect the message, whoever it is, someone wanted to. And I don't know why that's on there. I don't know wait a minute, what the fuck is this? It's quite nice. Oh, I just changed it. Who the hell's talking right now? A song's just come on called Almost Mine. Waiting up again, I'm always tired. Give it up and watch me go. Give it up and watch me go. I think it wasn't always just a midnight fire. You used to call me on the road out of love. Yeah, I know you hurry up, make me feel what you don't, come around and you take what you want. Oh, I don't know. I'm not singing the right tune anyway, but it's the songs like You Were Almost Mine. Right, okay. So I don't know who that's making sense to, but the rainbow I'm cutting out says bed on it. Weird, someone is wide awake. Yes. Well, it's not that late. Right. But this is what I mean with the ascension symptoms and people thinking they're actually physically ill. Well, because the thing is, that's what's confusing here. Ascension flu, it can actually make you literally ill. So you need to take care of yourself. You're not feeling well, you're not feeling well. But like, because like I said, I was fucking terrified the other week there when I woke up and the room was spinning. Do you know what I mean? I'm used to all of this shit, but I'm not used to that. Like you said, I've never fucking ascended. Like, so I don't know what's going to happen either. So it's kind of like, this is what I feel I'm tapping into for people collectively, sort of moving in and out of people's individual message. Right, what does Charlotte need to know? Oh, you're healed. The healing you've prayed for is on its way. And of course it is, because when you said it, I started sending you healing and love, and then other people are sending you love. Open your third eye. It's safe for you to open the centre of your clairvoyance. By doing so, you'll see the truth. I actually feel, right? I feel this is happening to your twin flame. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. And when I've just said that to you, that's going to make sense for other people too. My nose was really itchy. It's like you're really tuning in. Because again, that is what happens anyway. Like, I mean, I just feel like that's obvious, but I feel I do need to say that so that people really sort of drums in their head that it's not that you're always going through exactly the same feelings at exactly the same time, but sometimes you are. And then, of course, sometimes you're feeling their pain. And then at other times, they could be feeling your pain. It's a strange one, isn't it? Right. What else does Charlotte need to know? Look, it ties in. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. The affirmation's a bit weird, but indecision. So there's something like, I feel like, Charlotte, is this a little bit like that random message I gave you last night? It's like, if it's not already happened, it's just about, I feel there's just a lot of people trying to tell you what to do about something. And like, you already know what you want to do. So I'm not talking about when your friend helped you with that decision. It's just in general. And then to be honest with you, that does tie in with what I feel for the collective of divine masculines going through that. It's like, just too many people have got too many opinions and things to say about any part of your life, whether it be, you know, for some it would actually be about the twin flame or the twin flame journey or it, like any part of your life. But there's something about that. And then look, there's a death to that. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there's something, yeah, there is something about like judgment. There's something about endings and beginnings here for you, because I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And I keep being drawn to the adventure begins. So again, I mean, you're not really going to be able to confirm that, but it's like I do feel I feel it very strongly that I'm actually tuning in to what your twin's going through. So let me just try to work out what cards to. And then I'm going to pull one of those energy oracle cards. What do we need to know about this? Let's just actually ask, what is your. Oh my God. Yeah. In hell, by the way. Right, so oh my God. Fuck's sake, like I think like what the fuck? I think Charlotte's gonna be honestly, how often? Why is it every time I read your every time I read your like union energy, it's like they're really fucking like I'm a bit speechless, but basically, I think it's just because it makes me nervous because I'm like, I don't want to get people's hopes up, is it? But basically, I feel like you're going to be a real dark horse, like, you know what I mean? Like, did I not say this the last time? I actually do. I strongly feel, right? I feel like whenever that happens, like, basically, I think that, yeah, I feel whatever soon is, you know, I know it's like, and it's 11. Oh my God, of course it is. It's 11:11 right now as I'm holding. Drum roll, please. Get the drum rolls. Are you ready for this? This is Charlotte's, but this is going to be other people's. Union is the card that leapt out first. And remember, I said earlier, well, I held them up. I got Union and like basically very soon Union. It's like, excuse me, is this a message to collect? Is this to the collective or is this to me? Do I need to tidy up because I don't really feel it's for me? But yes, union, reconciliation, and trust. Hello, that is quite a combo out of all those cards. So basically, right, you know, it's sort of what I'm feeling is here. It's like there's a really good balance of that going on within you and your twin flame. But again, it's like you are, but it's like in order for this union to be, it's like, because I was wondering if the soul merge card was going to come out. Actually, that's what I saw in my third eye. So I might shuffle again and see. But it's like the soul merge is taking place. So but what I'm saying is, I feel the soul merge is taking place with you right now. And there will be a reconciliation. And you have to trust when that takes place. But I am calling it that this, I seem to pull this out for you all the time. I feel like yours is going to like, I just feel like yours is going to like come completely out of the blue and a lot sooner than what you actually, I think it's a lot sooner than what you think. And it's, well, I guess we'll just see. Interesting. The union of divine soul counterparts are a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Yeah, because to sort of take away from the fact it says union, you know, it's basically saying what I said at the start. You're not meant to know. You're meant to be confused. Like what I just said. It's like when I feel, I'm like, is this for me? Is this to pass on? Is this like reconciliation? Someone from your past is returning to your life. Someone from your childhood is returning to your life. Trust. You need to have trust in order in a relationship and trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Because remember, like, because your divorce is finalized as well, it does hurry things along somewhat that would have blocked the way. And they're okay, they're pulling me to the look. Now I shuffled these earlier, so but they just pull my eyes down to everything is possible. 11:11 twin flame when you said 11:11 at 11:11. Right, what I want to do though is right, who else is here that hasn't had a card? I'm going to listen to my body and going to sleep well. I hope you sleep well and feel better in the morning. Well, I hope you feel better tonight and feel better in the morning. I just cut out the rainbow saying found. Fucking hell. See what I mean? Your twin flames found himself and he's fucking coming. Wait a minute, no, he might be going through some kind of bad breakup or something. So, oh fuck, I think he is, because if I've just said that, that's what I was feeling. Like, so fucking for all our fucking twin flames are great. Anyway, right. So, you're very welcome. Yes, I do think your twin flame is currently going through some sort of breakdown or breakup, actually. And if they're not, they're about that. I am feeling that. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It's like, yeah, for Charlotte. Anyway, sorry. We should really. But remember, the contract is over for them. So That was kind of out of order, but it's not, because you know what I mean, it's time for union. It's time for union. It's time for union for this wave. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Sometimes that can be like, look, you know, your twin, you can only heal yourself, and that encourages your twin to heal themselves. But I'm not taking this card to mean that now. It's like, because I asked about him, it's like he's accepting something is not working with someone else. Like there's nothing you can do to change the situation to make this work. And then what's interesting is it was, I'm not kidding, comparisons with other people's on the bottom. So it's like he's comparing her to you. Like basically, and this is what happens when you're in the twin, when you wake up to your twin flame, like you'll just compare them to everything. No, but nothing will do. Like keep your eyes trained yourself, focus on your own strengths, attracts as but it's what it says. Right. Let's ask about the inner child healing. Rejection. Yeah, look. See, I wondered why I picked that up. They'd make me look. Say what you mean, self-sabotage. So if this isn't you, Charlotte, this is your twin. They're healing the feeling of being like, so it's like a deep fear of abandonment and being rejected, and working on self-sabotage because it's in reverse, and say what you mean. So major throat chakra stuff there as well. But again, I feel that I'm just like, this is fascinating. I'm just like, it's like, so you're basically, your twin is speaking up to someone right now, and I would imagine it's in romance. But there's fears, even though someone might not be thinking about going towards someone else, and obviously they're breaking up with someone else, that's going to be the last thing. Well, it's not always the last thing on twins' minds, to be honest. That can happen like that for some people. But it's like there's a deep feeling of rejection that he's healing right now. So I'm sending you healing for picking up on that, and your twin healing. Right. They're not letting me stop, so we need to hear something else. Rose without thorns. You have the right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. See, I'm telling you, somebody is like basically, God, this is so weird, but like I'm feeling like this happened, right? Because like I've said this before, but like I actually said it this week as well, didn't I? That it was like, it used to piss me off that like I used to get readings and they were reading my twin's energy, and that was actually before wait a minute, was it before I knew he was my twin flame? Or it was like I knew he was my twin flame, but I didn't know it as on a deeper level as what I do it. Not, you know, it's what I have done for the past 8 years. So it must have been maybe just right before it, or I don't know. But what I'm saying is that's not uncommon for, if you ever get a reading from anyone and it's like, what the fuck is this all about? But they're going on about like what's supposed to be a matter, whatever the deal is, that can happen. And it's like, I can feel that I'm picking up on some stuff that's gonna be for you, but some is for him, which we can't confirm. But it's like, look, you have the right to your joy. So it's like, because I'm feeling angry, it's like somebody is like pissing him off and he's being taught to speak up and he just wants peace. So yeah, I mean, that does make sense for a karmic situation. It's like he wants peace in his life. So compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. Interesting. Right. Well, let's ask about that. Well, the thing is, Charlotte, like, you know, really congratulate yourself for making moves this week. Do you know what I mean? Because that's how you know, stick the middle finger up to self-sabotage. Practice self-love. Nurture. Fucking hell. Nurture your inner child. Yeah. So look, that's the confirmation there of what well, we don't need confirmation because you've actually said your inner child, but nurture your inner child. So, you know, whether it is your stuff and his stuff or a bit of both your stuff, it's, you know, you need to nurture your inner child and practice that self-love right now. Which is why I'm always saying, like, yeah, that's really exciting, all the union cards that are coming up, whoever that's for. But if you're not in that bit and you're in the bit that you're talking about, it's like you need to just take care of yourself. You know, look, what did I say? Heal abandonment. Time to forgive. This is what you're healing. It's rejection and abandonment, which is deep shit. Capricorn moon, heavy, deep shit. So I'm sending you lots of love. Soulmate, clear and core wounds. You see, that's what he's doing. Because you've went through that bit and now it's been mirrored. It's like High Priest, personal Parrtay. Yeah, okay. They've told me to stop now. It's like overload. Right. Who hasn't had a card yet that's here? Oh god, it's already 20 past 11. You got the power over me. Whoa, whoa. Na, 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 na. See, it's your twin flame to you, and you like the songs too, don't you? You got the power over me. Call and I'll rush out. All out of breath now. You got the power over me. Everything I hold dear is eyes in those eyes. You got the power. The only one I know, the only one on my mind. You got the power. Yep, and you're comparing everyone to her. It was all in doubt. They were all around, so we hide away and never tell. You decide if darkness knows you well. That lesson of love, all that it was. I need you to see you got the power over me. But you see, being real for a minute, a lot of twin flames, divine masculines, or just twins, twins, it doesn't really matter, but don't like that. Many people, that is why actually a lot of twin flames run, because nobody else has a power over them. And I don't mean a power over them in a bad way. It's just when you make somebody weak at the knees, a lot of people are not going to like that because they feel completely out of control, and it can actually make everyone's world, it can make people's world go in a bit of a spin. And that's definitely going to, again, I think we're going into collective again. That's going to resonate for some people as well. But it's then you've got to learn to reframe it. But when it's your twin flame, it's somebody, it's like the person, well, that's hard, isn't it? I can't just say twin flame. When it's your divine feminine, it's the only person that's not going to hurt you. Do you know what I mean? That's the irony. That's the bit that is a bit random. Well, it's not again, it's not random. It's that when I'm saying that, it means something. It's like I'm still channeling this. Wait a minute, I'm channeling this collective fear of rejection, abandonment, because more people need to hear about it to help them. It's like well, it's hard to explain it, isn't it? Oh, that means something. They're pulling me the dice. It says name a time when you were embarrassed. But I mean, that ties in because it's like, it just brings it. Oh my God. What the fuck does that mean? I'm like, man-eater just came on and I don't even, it's not like man-eater. It could be like, but then we could change it to womanizer. Could change it to womanizer. I don't think it is Hall and Oates. I don't even know what that is. That I know the other one that's like, you make my dreams come true. I don't. Why the fuck are these random songs on that? I don't even know. It's fucking random songs I don't even fucking know. It's with the program. I need the cards to help me speak. I think I'm actually tapping into how somebody feels out there. It's like, if this is you, or if this is your twin, like, because I don't know who this is now, right? Because we're moved on from Charlotte's. That might still make sense to Charlotte, but it's like someone's never went through this before. Like, they've literally never went through this feeling before, so they don't know how to deal with it. And it's all a bit much, actually, because I just seen someone putting the duvet over their head and going back to sleep. Fucking been there myself. But right. Yeah, because now they're pulling me to 2 cups, and that's like true love. So that's what I'm saying. It's like going in between, being overwhelmed by this all-consuming love and not being able to think straight and can't get someone off your mind. And then and trying to balance all of that. But then kind of like it's like the heaviness of, but what if I allow myself to go there and then they reject and abandon me? That and so although it might not make sense for whoever's listening to this, it's like, well, that's not going to happen. Sometimes words aren't enough just to take that away. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that, yeah, it's a bit of a fucker, isn't it? Right. What does that say? When is your when is your birthday? So that might be relevant for some fucking reason. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Right, I can take the self-sabotage. Yesterday, inner child was triggered by being asked not to talk on here. Oh, limiting belief I've been working on this week was I talk at the wrong time. Absolutely loving her. It's but then you see, interesting. But that's well, that's interesting, because what we've got there then is the shamanic work. And if we were in a physical circle, now that's interesting because you do shamanic stuff as well, Charlotte, but I don't know how, but the way that my shamanic groups work is this stuff that we're just even it's in public right enough. But yeah. Interesting. I'm not going to try to fix that because I hear you. It is what I said. It's two people's things. And actually, it's funny because I feel the other person could take that too. It has actually got to do with control as well, because interesting. The self-sabotage is a behaviour I've been moving beyond the last 30 years. Yes, I hear you. And you're doing a good job at it. And I also feel, Charlotte, I think anyone else would be lying if they said they didn't agree with you right now. Right, what else do we need to know about that? Breakthrough. Look, processing karmic debris. You know what I mean? It's like personal empowerment and time to forgive, heal abandonment. Yeah, they're not taking it away. So it's like it's interesting, right? Basically, right, again, what I'm saying is I would deal with this differently if we were in a private space. So if we need to do that, I can't do that, but I'm not going to deal with that here. You hear what I'm saying? So I will do something with this. Not after tonight. Like if you can hold it until next week and we can, yes, but regardless of what triggered it, right? What I'm trying to point out for people that don't get how this works is I've not got everything happens for a reason tattooed on my wrist for no reason. Everything really does happen for a reason. And everyone is going to trigger us at some point. 100% your twin flame is going to trigger you. You're going to trigger your twin flame. And every human being on this planet is going to trigger us at some point. And when we're in a shamanic circle, which we're always in, we're always in a shamanic circle when I'm doing a live, but this week's particularly potent because it's been the space has been open since Monday and it's closing very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 11:44 actually. But it's kind of like and I can feel my throat sore, but it's like it's been triggered because there's something going on here with the healing abandonment and rejection issues. I mean, because look at that man, he's fallen in the sky. It kind of reminds me of like what the men divine masculines are going through, like just kind of having to feel it to heal it. Well, you can't really see on the screen. But I do feel it's complicated because I feel it's like I feel your twins energy at the same time. I don't know, what use these cards, right? What can you tell us? Healing begins. Yeah, look at that. Healing begins. So again, like this is what I'm saying. It's like I'm not going to try to fix it. Because look at what the card says. So the end of the idea, you can try to fix someone. Like we can't always fix things. We just have to honor where we're at, and that this is what's coming up for healing, and show and nurture your inner child. Yeah, healing begins. Another bit of the healing. Confront. It's major shadow stuff going on right now for the both of you. Solar plexus, yeah, feelings. Look, you know what I mean, and that is when it's like you're. And then I said personal empowerment. Yeah, and do you know why it's actually a good thing? Because what happened after that? Coming together. Moving on. And that's the true love card. So do you mean it's like you're moving through the big triggers because you have to move through the big stuff for the good stuff to come inner knowing and to move forward. Yeah. So just really basically keep on protecting that inner child this weekend as your own stuff comes up and you feel, and I would basically send love to him because they're pulling me to empowerment again and resurrection. Isis, yeah. This is some real Isis and Osiris shit going on here. It's pretty deep. Twin flames, empowerment. Isis and Sekhmet. I mean, they're not twin flames because that's two women, but you know what I mean? They're powerful Egyptian past life energy going on here. Right. A trigger is holding the mirror up at what we need to look at. By the way, there's no blame. This is yes, I know, but I'm just thinking another person might feel bad now. Yes, no, she'll get it as well. But I always like, you know what I mean? It's I'm honouring both of you because when that happened, I was like, whoa. But it's kind of like there's a lot. Yeah, I'll talk to you both after. But it's like because it's good that both of you have spoke up. But isn't it interesting that sometimes when we speak up for our own stuff, it can unintentionally sort of rock the cart for someone else. But it's what I say all the time. It's life, guys. You know what I mean? We do all need to protect our inner child. And at least it's been through empowering yourself and not, you know what I mean? So as long as we're robust enough to handle it around here, which I believe we are. Right, let's move on. Right, so who else? Who's not had a card? I think everyone's had a card now, haven't they? Yeah, because I can actually start to feel I might lose my voice if I keep. Right, what else do you need to know? Feel it to heal it. Feel it to heal it, indeed, yes. Because look, broken heart. They just pull me to broken heart. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's tough stuff. So well done, everyone, for staying with it. But again, this is why anyone that's ever done a group Zoom with me, how fucking intense does it get? You like it's majorly fucking intense, and I'm very good at holding it. I'm not going to be modest. I'm very good, and there's not many other shamans that could do what I do actually in that way because it gets particularly. But it's powerful, like Charlotte says. Like when you can actually hold it, it's you know what I mean. Ask me again how that chat goes when I have the twin flames chat. Don't, because I'll not tell you. I'm joking. See, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Oh, well, that fucking better be for me this week. But if it's not, I've got my rug, so it's all good. I will. Good advice from a wise person. See, I'd like to think that's what I just said. Too much concern with sexual matters. Well, that's something for someone out there. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Oh dear. I think this is for the divine masculines. Forces working against you. Yeah, it definitely is. Dark man. Dealings with a relationship with a man or dark complexion or hair. So for a man with dark hair, there's disappointment in some affair. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, or they might have already done it. Temptation will test you. And new home, new attitude. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Twin flames. Climbing towards success. Right. That'll make sense to someone out there. Right. Give us, I tell you what, right? What's going on in the physical? What's going on in it? Because that was the conscious, right? What's going on in the physical for the wave of twin flame, for a wave of twin flames? What just went over there? What just? Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And if you think about what I was actually just saying there, that's basically what I was saying. It's like, it's weird how it's happened, but you know, it's whenever I chat back and forth, it's always got something to do with it. It's like, yeah, this is right. So like I say, it's what I just said. We're all going to, some people understand it more than others. Like you know, are understanding of that, but other people wouldn't be, and it wouldn't go so well. And it's kind of like, that's what I feel a lot of twins out there are worried about, the ones that are actually ready to speak to their twin flame, is it's just actually like there's so much deep inner wound in there that it's the people that actually can't handle it. Like it's really, because I can feel it in my chest. It's like the pain of potentially even being rejected or even like harsh words. And I'm telling you, it's because I've heard it in my head before. It's because of nasty tongued fuckers in romantic relationships. That's what I heard. There's no other way to say it. It's because of nasty tongued fuckers, whether that be to a man or to a woman, whether that be romantic relationships, or it could even be families, you know, it's something, or that it's like, for the people out there that have been torn to shreds by others, it like, unfortunately, like, it's not for everyone, but Christ, it is for someone. Right. Okay. And now I've got a headache. So yeah, right. Take that, send love to whoever's headache that is. Right. And there's pulling me, there's a wee heart on the bit of paper over there that wee gorilla's drawn. What is the most important thing you own? My cards. My cards and my crystal. Right. Right. Where's the collective of divine feminines at in the physical? And we'll see if this makes sense for anyone. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Well, again, that could be for some divine feminines that are married to their twin flame, actually, that have fallen out with them. Rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. And I do know some people that might, well, I hope it doesn't make sense that they're falling out or anything, but also remember, wedding is union. So this can make this is weird. This can make sense for twins that are already literally married, but it can also make sense for twins that are spiritually whether you want to say married or in union, because it's got your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust in the process, and that's got rekindle. But then, so that can be about a rekindling between twins that have been in separation, but that can also be a rekindling of twins that are even married or together, that like there's a closeness coming together. Oh, I like that. Right, okay. And so that And then, so where, that's kind of the masculine too, but where's the masculine at in the physical for whatever I just said? Oh God, fuck me, that was a bit many. Right. Clarity, time, take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. A love bond grows stronger over time. Fucking hell. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Right. Holy fucking shit, by the way. That makes a lot of sense. That was the feminine and the physical, and the masculine's got clarity, seeing the signs, has realised that the time and separation has only made somebody basically realise they're in love. And I do actually feel some masculines are really good. Oh, looks like that's funny. Looks like he's grabbing her boob, but it's like they're getting their feet. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, they're feeling the past life stuff, Isis and Osiris. Interesting. Right, let's tap in on another, and let's we'll tap in on another different set, but we'll finish this one, right? So feminine and the physical. Inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. Yes, so that's feminines that are living courageously, being untamed, doing their own thing. Masculines in this wave are preparing for the holy grail, stop the endless searching, inner quest, again, accepting their feelings. But that doesn't mean going straight towards somebody, but some people are, because it says take the next step, the blueprint is within you. And then from this state, processing karmic debris, that's the one I just pulled when I was talking to you. The masculine is changing your perception. That all makes sense. And Kundalini activation, feeling the heat. But it's kind of like, yeah, it's like they're changing their perception on what it's all been about. That's very positive, guys. Right, okay, so give us another wave. And someone look out for what I'm saying in 2 minutes, because that's 11:44. And then I'm going to go after that because our work here is done. So well done, everyone. And be kind to yourself because again, like, listen, it's brilliant working through procrastination, self-sabotage, fear, wherever you felt stuck. But jumping a timeline is uncomfortable, like I said last night, and it's tiring. That's why I titled I'm not going to change it, I don't think. Titled it, and it takes a bit of adjusting. So you've got to be kind to that part of you. As it just basically soul retrieval, you've got to be kind to that part of you as it adjusts to the new you. Challenges, look, see, they're just backing up what I'm saying. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Heart. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close, and then that's like it's just backing up what I've just said. Embrace what destiny has in store for you, and it's got a wee boy and a wee girl hugging inner child. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. And then universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. That just makes sense with the signs thing. And then boundaries is relevant too. Having sensible boundaries is important, and that's what I'm always teaching about. Right, so I can't fucking remember why oh, it's at 11:44 now. I so appreciate you all. Claire rocks, thank you. But yeah, basically just be kind to yourself, right? Because it's really amazing, and it's amazing all the action you take. People that get involved live, I'm very appreciative. People that are quiet, I'm very appreciative of you too, because like I say, I've got that boundaries has come out again. Boundary, by the way, boundaries is Capricorn moon, like, so Capricorn is boundaries, so which is why that's another reason why I'm good at teaching boundaries, is because like that's my third house, communication, so I'm good at teaching people boundaries. Right, I'm going to do one more wave and then I'm going to be done. So right, in the physical, the feminine, cherish your relationship, is cherishing this connection, and the masculine is feeling playful. Oh, that's pretty good. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Cupid. Oh my god. It's like we're all like hands up for that one. Look, love is in the air every time. Baby, I think I was randomly singing that today. Love is in the air every time when Cupid's around. Every time I look around. Right. And the feminine. Oh my god, the sacred. This is about this one. This waves and union. This waves about to be in sexual union. Like the sacred union, beloved within inner and outer relationships. The return, yeah. A new story, you decide. Alignment, it's all coming together. Okay. Not long after 11:44. And the masculine, Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. Is that the card I just pulled? Is it basically the same wording? After the rain, like the fucking, this is people that are reuniting after a really fucking shitty time. After, that's everyone, isn't it? After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over. Acceptance. Oh Christ. Alignment, flow, right, relationship, harmony. Yeah, well, wow, that's pretty amazing. That's right. And then just because I like just free, tapping into free waves. The free wave, the volunteers. If somebody's read that. Let's see. The feminine and the physical. Cupid, oh, same. So this is another wave, but it's the same card. Love is in the air when Cupid's around, and watch out for the signs leading you to true love. Respect was peeking out there, so maybe you're at the bit where you're teaching somebody to have respect for you, which you're actually teaching them to have respect for themselves, right? And then the masculine is got the same fucking cards. Well, one of them, watch out for the signs leading you to true love. A love bond grows stronger over time. This feels like a timeline because that makes sense of what I just said. The feminine was teaching the masculine about boundaries and actually teaching them to have boundaries for themselves where they didn't have it with others. But that had to be done through, you might get to treat others like that, or you might get to, yeah, you might be able to do whatever with them, but you're not doing that with me. And then therefore, when you're willing to play the long game, a love bond grows stronger over time, because we all know, sorry to make the analogy of like children, but it is kind of true, like with, you know, relationships or children of any kind. It's like we do respect people when they have yeah, we do, you know what I mean? It's like, because like say, like with my nieces, I'm not afraid to give them a row when they need to boundary. You know what I mean? Like I don't shout. Again, I shout as in when my voice gets loud when I'm excited. But when it comes to children, I'm very calm and but I'm stern, you know, like, because if you're not and you think, oh, you just have to be nice to them all the time, and you know, and you're just fucking tidying up after them, you don't like, sorry, but you just end up with, well, I'm not even going to finish that sentence, but like I used to work in nurseries, and all I'm saying is, you know, people do talk, you know, like I don't want kids that are I don't want to have kids that are spoiled brats or don't say please and thank you, basically is what I'm saying. So I remind the little kids to say shit like that, gently. Right, so, and why am I shuffling these again? Cite that one again. Look at all those cards. Watch out for the signs leading you to true love. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others in connections, because that's peeking out. Right. Rose of Venus. Alignment, flow, right, relationship, harmony. Something's happening out there, guys. Something's fucking happening out there. What do we all need to surrender to? If this says surrender to rest and sleep, that'll be funny. Oh my god, yeah, I'm fucked. I need to go to my bed. I'm actually really hungry and I'm tired. I'm not hangry, but I am hungry. I need toast. Didn't I say, I did say that though, and I didn't really plan it. Like I did say I was going to be leaving just before midnight. So right, before I go, guys, if you are interested in booking any of that stuff, go and read the Name something you want to buy. You can't fucking write this shit. That's hilarious. Yeah. And again, a few people had actually emailed me, like my personal one, so don't worry. This is to ask about stuff or to say, so yeah. So just remember, if you don't miss that, because if people do it after midnight on the Sunday, I'm going to stick to my boundaries there. So if you're the first to buy something, you get something extra. Don't ask me what, it's in the written bit. And if you are, and then even if you're not the first, you get good bonuses. So you want to get the bonuses. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to buy it anyway, you want to get the bonuses. Yes, and I just got that. Thanks. Right. Okay. Good night. Sleep well. And thank you very much for your help. Right. What we're going to surrender to. So yeah, email soulfamwolfpack@gmail.com if you want to ask anything. And I'll maybe see you Tuesday for a live, but if not, I'll just see you next time the spirit moves me. But yeah, well done. And I really enjoyed myself. And whenever anybody chooses to work with me, I'll be honoured and humbled. So I know whoever's meant to this time round will. Surrender your ego. Yes, when you surrender your ego. See, can people's egos take that one? Surrender the drama. Sorry, but that's pretty funny. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Fucking hell. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from the heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. It's not a coincidence with everything I just said. So yeah, really, it's about basically when you can put that feeling of needing that of you have to do it all by yourself, and I don't need help aside, for the people that do actually need help and that are in that place, and you know, as for someone. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. God. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. If you can't see what's funny about that and that actually happened, I think you can. It's pretty funny. Learn to see the humour and stuff. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Right. Spirit has spoken, and fucking hell. Right. Now we can end it. This is my favourite card in this deck, because it just screams twin flames, even if it didn't have words on it. Look at this. When you're just about ready for that thought. Yeah, this is going on for some of the collective, so good luck if this is you. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release. So some people are still in that bit. So again, sending love to people that are in that, especially if you're in a broken heart for whatever reason. But, you know, love your inner child and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Surrender to what is and surrender to inner peace. Yeah. Because that's where I am. You know what I mean? Surrender to where you are, no matter what. Right. Oh God, I don't like that song. I was about to start singing Boyzone, but I don't like that song. Right. Love you lots, and I'll check in with you. Yeah, I'll check in with you when I next feel like it. But yeah, I hope everybody sleeps well, and yeah, send you lots of love. Bye. It's just my usual where I try to find the Zoom. I can't. Do you know what I'm trying to fix? The fucking heavy Capricorn moon feeling, but I can't fix it. Sorry, I just had this. It's like It's really fucking. Do you see what I mean, though? Is anyone else feeling that? Because I can actually feel it in my heart. Like I can feel a heaviness in my heart. I need an uplifting deck. I need an uplifting deck, damn it. Right, I'm leaving it with an affirmation. Fucking hell. Save us. Save us at 5 to midnight before I turn it. Press the button, let me go. Push the button. Push the button. See, it's somebody wavering over sending a text. Whether that's a text to end the relationship or start one. Some people are ending texts and starting them. Whatever applies, but giving birth. See, giving birth. There's that lady. There's the naked lady in the ball sack again. But you might be a man in a ball sack. Oh shit! I need to go now, don't I? I am. But look, this is how I started it last night, and this is how I'm ending it. I don't know what that means to someone, but it means something. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Yes, I am, as a high priestess, new earth teacher. That is what I'm doing, as weird as it is. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. Boom, drop the mic. That is a Sagittarius moon thing to say. Savouring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Fucking hell, that person's consumed in the bath that much, we can't see them. There's a rose, there's perfume, there's a bottle with bath, there's a mirror, mirroring, there's a glass of wine, there's chocolate cupcakes, and there's the candle. I mean, if there's two people in that bath rolling about in the bubbles, we'll never know. But I can't see any people. Proceeding softly. That's how you need to proceed into these twin flame dynamics. Not like a bull in a china shop. It's kind of like slowly, slowly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Decluttering. Right, we're done now. That's exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. That's what, yeah, I soar into excellence. That's what you all done this week. Fuck it, let's go to bed. See what I've done there? Oh my God, I didn't mean like that. Just anyway, that might be relevant to people too. Fuck it, let's go to bed. Fuck it, let's go to bed. Yeah. To sleep, to do other stuff, whatever applies. Have fun if it's that. Right, see you later. Oh, my makeup's all on my fucking face.